The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Sunday, March 1st. Happy March Madness is brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, make real money predicting sports, people. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience. Preview and picks episode for Sunday, March 1st. What a fun day of hoops action. It's about time I delivered on a Saturday with a great winning day. And it happened right here because Saturdays have been hard. They've been hard this year. But youtube.com/the college experience. Jump on over there, hit that like and subscribe button because I can't wait to talk about these game balls. And I can't wait to really just talk about the overall big picture in college hoops right now. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Database Dan, aka Pick Don D. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
Because I understand how the bastard thinks.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
And you're nothing but a chameleon, lemon-headed, coward, tailless pussy. And I'm after you, buddy. You're going to pay for it. Good night.
Shout out to the chat. Come be a part of it. Didn't play up a good call on Penn State, baby. Yes, we were cashing dogs early. I almost hit. I had a heartbreak on a couple ones, money lines. But what a fun day of hoops. The nightcap of the UNLV Nevada game was ridiculous. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the college baseball experience. Check that out because did those South Carolina Gamecocks cash for me against Clemson in game one? Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, Colby. I cannot wait to chat it up today. Watched a ton of college basketball, and I'm excited because we saw a lot of fantastic games that meant a lot, whether it be seeding in conference tournaments, seeding in the NCAA tournament, bubble games, and whatnot. I can't wait to dissect it all with you.
Hell yeah, brother! And shout out to Nick. Love the polo, Colby. Well, I must give a shout out to Tailgate Report, who sent me this. Tailgate Report is just he's the coolest fucking guy on the planet because he's fucking going to all these games nonstop with these great fucking shirts. If you haven't caught him, you need to. But and then he's just a kind soul. He's sending me this. I wasn't expected. Didn't ask for it. He just sent me a brand new Miami, Ohio gear, and it's fitting. Because I saw that absolute pile of shit, Bruce Pearl. Talk about. I mean, dude, I get it. Like, I don't want to blame him too much because he's defending his son. But I thought it was
his former program.
Yeah, but I thought it was hilarious. He did it before the Ole Miss game, and then Ole Miss just takes it to Auburn at the Jungle. But man,
to his credit, I don't know if he actually dropped Auburn by name. Correct?
Yeah, but I
everybody just
I can read the tea leaves. Yeah. But just to say that Miami, Ohio, if they go all the way to their MAC championship game undefeated, which I mean, I think they could lose out and they deserve it. Lose every game remaining.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. But this prick coming on there saying, well, if they lose to Akron in the MAC championship or whoever in the MAC championship, they don't belong in was just, I thought I was listening to Paul Feinbaum for a second. Honestly, I thought I was listening to Paul Feinbaum, Bieniek. or Josh Pate or something. Like, I just thought, no way. So I got this jacket in the gear, this great gift. I had to throw it on to represent Miami, Ohio, because the masses, the media, they're trying to fuck them, Bieniek. They're trying to fuck them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't see any world where they don't get in though.
I mean, what if they lose to Toledo in Ohio?
They're both two of the top 3 programs in the MAC.
I know. I look, I'm with you. I'm just saying, like, I was on my buddy TJ Reeves' show tonight. Shout out to TJ Reeves, great dude.
That.
Yeah. And he kind of thought, like, I don't know that he believed this, but he was saying that he thinks they have to still win some games.
I think that's ludicrous.
Yeah. But shout out to 357, giving us $10. I feel like Bieniek is a celebrity. He's missed when he's not here. You're damn right. Does he follow or bet the WBC? Also, did you know about the Radford baseball player who died a few days? Yeah, that was a great story. We retweeted that. Hell, I mean, I didn't know that he died until that game, to be fair. But that game, they talked about it a lot, and I thought that was a great story. Were you familiar prior to that, Bieniek?
Yeah, I didn't, and we didn't push it out too much because it was from the way it sounds, you couldn't have been acting correctly to get involved in a single car wreck near the baseball field. So that was kind of, I think, why it didn't become mainstream news, is because it was just an unfortunate, incident where I think somebody, had a lapse of judgment. But either way,
I'm not even familiar with that. I just knew he lost his life. I didn't do a deep dive on how.
Yeah, no. Either way, it's a super unfortunate situation, and he was also Colby. For those that don't know, he was the son of the former head coach at Radford. Joe Rakuya, his son Joey, was the one that passed away. So like, he's been the bat boy, like been around the program for a decade plus. So that was really heavy for the entire program. Them going out there and getting a walk-off W, and they scored 2 runs in the 9th inning to do it. That was definitely a cool chapter coming to an end there, and a nice way for it to, be remembered for sure. Yeah, I mean, WBC, for the other part of that question, hell yes. Like, covering the college game, following a lot of those players, your Israels, your Brazils, your Cubas, your Puerto Ricos, those have more and more random college baseball players than you may think they do. So I actually feel like I have a pretty good head start on a lot of that. And yeah, it's in the works. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but I may be doing World Baseball Classic podcasts, just a couple, but stuff previewing it with Malcolm Bamford over at the MLB Gambling Podcast. We did it back in 2023. I made a killing. He did a really good job on it too. So yeah, we're looking to tag team that back up with a dynamic duo.
Tag team back again. Let's go. Bieniek. We got to talk game balls though. I mean, look, I don't want to shit on our parade here.
Did you come Ohio pre-prepped like you have in the couple times?
No, I did not. I got it all up here though. All right.
Yeah. That's how
you get to March. So I know fucking everything. All right.
We flipped roles. We're good. We flipped roles. I came with 15 pre-prepped. So
there we go.
We'll see how it goes. I also have them ranked. So
that even better. Even better. I'm impressed. I'm seriously impressed. All right. Well, look, if you're not following us from the past couple weeks, we started doing, I'd say since like late January, we've started doing this. Yeah.
Going to bed at 6 a.m. for the birds.
Even though we do it like 5 out of 7 days of the week. Yeah, so we're not reacting to every single game, but we're giving out game balls, unlimited amount, whatever games that we think were of magnitude.
Last Saturday, it was just Colby and I, and we went 80 minutes on the game balls. So
that's how much we love the sport. And I think it's a better blueprint. And in fact, next year, that might be the blueprint for the whole season. All right.
Yeah. Let us know how you guys think it or how you guys like it. Because I know the recap is what everybody loves most. So, yeah,
it was a gift. Precise. Go Redskins, though. Always hail to the Redskins. But all right, out the gate, Bieniek. I'm gonna let you take us to one that you want to just shout out. Oh, your boys, your boy. Oh
we're
my
going,
God,
we're going Florida, and that absolute beatdown.
God.
I mean, they brought everybody out. First off, College Game Day was there, thinking it was going to be a fantastic game. I thought it was going to be a really good, close back and forth game. I know a lot of people were on the Hogs to keep that one close, and Florida ran them completely out of the building. They went on like a 30-5 run in this first half, second half portion of that game. It was ridiculous, but 111-77 finish. The Gators lock up a share of the SEC regular season title over the Hogs, who were kind of in the hunt to do so. And they just looked utterly dominant. Best game of the year.
I was about to say, like, this, and I want your opinion on. So, like, might have been a little bit of a hater on Todd Golden over the past couple of years. Tad Boyle still 1-0 against them in March, but this is the first time this year that I actually thought this team could win the national championship.
Me too.
Okay. Fair. Okay.
But
I thought, am I a maniac?
I'm still second guessing it because I still don't fully believe in the guards. Like, Klavjar had a day today. Xavier Lee had 4 turnovers and didn't shoot it great. So I still think there's stuff. The crazy part is I think they can get better. That's the crazy part. But yeah, it's a dominant front court. We all know that. Boogie Flan played great today. So yeah, I mean, this was the no-brainer for me. They locked up a share of the regular season title at home. Place was absolutely rocking. Tommy Houck had a day. Ruben Chignello back to the double-double madness that he was doing early on in the year. And they really, for the most part, did a fantastic job locking up Acuff. And I am one of the biggest Darius Acuff fans out there. That was not his best game. So massive hat tip to the boys down there in Gainesville.
They out-rebounded him by 20 boards, bro. I know they're a great rebounding team, but I'm saying...
Yeah, that's just like a home now.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. Wow. Okay. Great double technicals at one point in the game.
Yes. Golden had some edge in that game.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I like
shit.
Had some fire. Fire there.
That was great.
Unbelievable. I bet Arkansas. I even sprinkled the money line, Bieniek. Whoops.
How about
whoopsie daisy?
How about Spooner Girl saying, "Stop fading Navy, you dorks"?
Look, I mean,
also, what the fuck is going on with NJIT? I agree. This America East is just total bullshit. And when we get into conference tournament, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a 6 seed that played like dog shit all year long that makes a little bit of a run, or if Vermont is just the system and just absolutely squashes all of it. Because I think that conference is full of shit.
Yeah. Every conference in the Northeast, I feel like, has got an odor to it in the mid-major ranks. You're right, though.
Daniel Cady asking, Todd Golden or Kelvin Sampson? Who are you taking right now?
Well, I mean, I would take Todd Golden because he's young as fuck. You tell me.
He also beat Kelvin Sampson head-to-head in a national championship last year.
But Sampson did have an 18-point lead, so I mean, I could see
Gave it all the way.
Yeah, I could see that is one. I think that might be the most painful championship loss since like the Falcons Patriots.
It's up
since
there. North
Carolina
blowing a 15-point lead to Kansas.
That's true. Too. That is true. That is true. But 18's 18, 15's 15, buddy.
Yeah, but with Sampson, just like the one last check box he needs is a natty.
It's a little worse, I think.
I think it's got a little deep, but there's a little bit of a gap after those two, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is so good game ball, by the way. Just absolute dominance. Good God. I'm not gonna go selfish and start with my biggest play of the day. or biggest payout of the day. I'll go with another one that I lost that I felt was ridiculous personally.
I love Rich. Hold on. I love Richard saying, I'm going to hold you accountable, Noah. Stop skipping out on the hardest day of the week. It's out of control. This is the third straight week Mac hasn't showed up for Saturday night to begin the show either. Like, I mean, it goes both ways. But I have been pretty absent with the baseball season. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah. I just loved that as there's only 2 in the stream right now.
I like the pointing the finger. But dude, I mean, look, it's like we've been working every day since November fucking 3rd. I like to shit on you too, though. So I mean, I'm a little tired tonight, but yeah, I like to shit on you too. Yeah, I've
been instructed to listen to the episodes, but I don't want to. Like, I'm cool.
I shit on your generation often, as you can imagine.
Gotcha. I don't know. That's a broad category for.
Well, we're talking about just text messaging and stuff like that. Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Drew saying, love this show. They cover every game. Thank you. Appreciate that. We take pride in that. I'm going to keep you in the Southeastern Conference since Ken Palm is convinced this is the Ken Pom is convinced this is the greatest
got the palms
conference ever. I lost money on Tennessee, and Alabama led, I think, for 36 seconds, apparently.
Yeah,
the whole
this
game.
Was highway robbery.
Oh my God. This is classic Rick Barnes. I should have figured it. It was turning March. It was turning March. It was too close to March for me. Unbelievable. Shout out to Alabama, you fucking frauds. Nice win, though. Nice win. I can't believe Barnes gave this up. I mean, they had a double-digit lead, man, at home. How about Roll Tide though?
And they did it without Nate Ament.
Yeah, Roll Tide's won like 8 in a row now. What's happening? Nate Oates, ever since this is a perfect example of the more you scumbag it up, the more you win.
Well, he woke up the group. He said, "Hey, these guys aren't playing well enough. We need to go outside of these walls and grab somebody new." And then now they're all playing with a fire under their ass. Hey, my coach is a psycho. He's going to go bring in a 24-year-old and take my spot.
Shout out to Wyatt Byer. Keep up the great work, gentlemen. Hit on a moneyline parlay plus 870 with Texas Baylor and St. Mary's. Have a great evening. Thank you, man. Cheers to that, brother. But yeah, I think that was a substantial road win for the Tide. And they're just red hot. So give me a game ball too. There's probably a game ball I should have gave it out in the Big 12 first, but since you already brought up the SEC, I just thought it was fitting to go with Roll Tide. What are you doing here? Next game ball.
Next game ball, we'll go to the St. Mary's Gales. Knocking off Gonzaga at home.
Money line play here. Cash.
Oh, there you go. Cha-ching. Oh, speaking of texts, I asked for your money line plays today.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Because I made the clip.
I did see that clip. Great clip. I did not see that money line. Sometimes you guys text too much. That was part of what I was talking about last night.
St. Mary's would have been in there if you would have.
I'm sorry.
Checked the text.
I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. I'm not drinking a Red Bull. This is I believe the people in North Carolina call this a Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
But
what is the saying? I don't drink much. When I do, I choose to get Dos Equis.
Yeah.
No. So St. Mary's, this was a big ass fucking game at home at the Moraga. They've lost one game at home since 2021. Colby,
that's incredible. I don't know if you were on this episode, Bieniek, but if someone, you could have been on the show, so forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe Mac asked me like back in December if you could see one team go to the Final Four and break through that like you haven't seen.
Yeah.
My vote would be St. Mary's. Coach Bennett's a great basketball coach, great guy. I just would love to see them make a run because they get disrespected by people that don't know basketball very well about like, oh, this team can never get past. I think they get fucked in seeding a lot. A lot of the Mountain West argument I think applies to St. Mary's, but I would just love for them to make the run because I feel like they've been so good for so long. They've seen Wichita and George Mason and Loyola and all these other FAU, BCU, like all make these runs, and it's like St. Mary's deserves one of these, man. They deserve one of these. Do you have one? And do you remember this episode? Were you on this episode or no?
Maybe I was and I don't remember it, or maybe I wasn't and I was not on the episode, but I was on an episode in November. I want to say it was right after maybe the Wichita, like maybe it was Arkansas State. They were drilling all of these teams at home, and I'm like, this is fucking impressive. Like way better than I thought they were going to be out the chute because they were rebuilding the roster a little bit. I bet St. Mary's outright in the conference, and today they earned a share of the title, which is what I was going to hit on a little bit with that pick. So was able to cash a little bit there. They didn't win outright, but I got some money back. And they completely, ate Gonzaga's lunch on the glass, which is where the hole is for Gonzaga right now without Huff. EK fouled out. They like took it inside on him often. They shot the ball incredibly well. They went 48.5% from three. It's like they played out of their minds today. The last time that you're going to get Gonzaga guaranteed at Moraga, and they showed up and kicked their ass. So game ball.
Yeah, I mean, they got to figure a way to like at least keep the non-con going there.
I agree.
I think they're good friends too. I think they're good friends. I think they might.
Me too, but I just what's in it for Mark Few,
Well, it's a good non-con game,
Yeah,
they're probably not going to play it in Moraga. This would probably be at the Chase Center or some shit, Vegas, something like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to see Jim Connor. I love how everyone's shitting like they're not going to make the Final Four. Obviously, it's a long shot, but did you have Loyola in the Final Four? Did you have fucking George Mason? Did you have VCU? Did you have NC State the year they needed to win the ACC to get to the fucking tournament? Did you have who am I missing? FAU, San Diego State. I mean, there's like 20 of these examples over the past 20 years.
So here's my take this year, and I was gonna come into the show with it. I didn't know when I was gonna say it, but now since we're talking Final Four or whatever, I think it's a good time. So March 1st, aka 3-1, I think this year we see another year of at least 3 number 1 seeds in the Final Four. I prefer my March with a little bit of madness, but everything that we've seen from the group that is for sure number 1 seeds, Duke, Arizona, Michigan, they look pretty impenetrable. And then you have teams like Florida, Iowa State, Houston that are just dismantling teams and are super hot down the stretch of the season. Maybe not Iowa State or Houston right now because they've gotten into the heat of the Big 12 schedule, but I think they're definitely capable too if they get a 1 seed. So that's my take. I think we get another chalky Final Four this year. I'm hoping for a little bit of madness, but chalky Final Four.
What's your thoughts on Kaysen out for the rest of the season, by the way?
I don't think it affects Michigan too much. Did you see the play that he did it on too? Like, God damn it.
Yeah.
It was like a 110% hustle play. Like, just goes after a loose ball, throws it in between his legs, lands on the knee wrong. He played with the torn ACL for like 6 minutes afterwards too in the second half. So that absolutely sucks. But
do you think that could burn you? You still feel good long term?
Yeah, I still feel pretty good. Like, he was a fantastic number 6 or number 7 off the bench. But at the same time, I think his role is easily replaceable because you still have Cadell on the ball most of the time. He was only really on the ball when Cadeau was getting a blow, which was like probably 4 or 5 minutes a game. And his 40% shooting is, Namari Burnett's shooting 40%. Trey McKinney, the freshman, has been chomping at the bit for more time, So I love Kaysen. I think he is an Energizer bunny that plays his ass off, and it sucks that's the way he got hurt, but I think we'll be okay.
Fair. Just wanted your 2 cents on that. Shout out to Rob Donaldson, and I will then answer with my game ball because it is the Battle of the Fremont Cannon, and one of the dumbest games I've seen all year. But also, I agree with your game ball here, and I took it on it was a short little yapper, but Donaldson giving us $20 for Gibbs Lawhorns. Just he could single-handedly steal a bid for UNLV in the Mountain West tournament. He is right, but he is a dumbass for that foul late in the game. But still went for 42 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Dog.
This is news to me. Mike HC wins, or maybe Mike head coach wins. Says that Derek said the first round is on you, Colby.
I'll raise you higher. I'll say the first fucking 3 rounds are on us. Right? On me. I got a company card. I ain't paying for that shit. All right.
Yeah, there you
don't steal home without it. All right. Shout out to Shaggy giving us $2. He wants the dick song. All right. He wants the dick song. And look.
The first time I ever saw your dick, I had never seen anything so big and thick.
Also, how about this? Shout out to the people drinking me. So I believe Hefner. Shout out to Hefner drinking a michelada. I think he said for the first time. Am I crazy or did I miss that? I'm sitting here drinking a michelada. I thought. Shout out to Andy Hefner, man. First time I've had a Modelo Chelada. Oh, is this like the can version, or is this? That's all right, but the real one is obviously, it's a little bit better. But Bieniek, your thoughts on UNLV being fucking hilarious?
This one slept through, or I'm honest, like this one swept through. God damn it. This one swept through the cracks on me today because I was keeping an eye on baseball too. And then this was in the late night slate. So there was like.
This is arguably the best game of the day. Arguably the best game of the day, but dumbest game of the day too. I mean, UNLV had a lead on.
Yeah.
Found out 12 times this year. Rebs are ridiculous. Watching them, they are so dumb. I mean, how about when they inbound and bring up the ball with the guy who's a 50% shooter from the line? They have a lead. Nevada's got a foul. Hey, let's work a play to this guy who's a fit. Why is he even on the court? Out of a fucking timeout too. What are we doing? Hilarious game. Yeah, Rolling Rock. There's a beer from the past. But shout out to the Running Rebs. That game means something in the state. So shout out to that. 357 Doberman versus Boxer Dog Breed. I'm all over Doberman here. Doberman's a heavy favorite for me in this matchup. Not that I love all dogs, but I'm a big Doberman fan. Bieniek?
Well, is this a fight or just like a choose a Doberman?
I think he's saying your favorite breed out of the 2.
Okay, that's not how I read that. Okay. I would go of the 2 Boxer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. You get. I'm all Doberman here. Doberman's. It might have been like one of my good friends, Marcus, as a kid growing up, had a Doberman named Lady. Shout out to Marcus if you're listening to this. I know he tunes in sometimes. And Lady was a fucking beast. So it was. Anytime you were playing sport or something, Lady came out there. Lady was a fucking athlete, like goddamn Carl Lewis. But yeah, so I've always thought fondly of Dobermans. What's your angle for the Boxer?
Oh, I got no angle on it. Just of the 2, that would be my pick. I'm not I love dogs. I'm not super crazy about either breed.
Yeah.
So
So you're saying it's like an 8-9 matchup? You can see the 8 seed winning on a different day.
yeah,
Right? Or the 9 seed winning on a different day.
sure. It's an 8-9 match. For me, they're both bubble teams.
I like what we're doing here. You're
Yeah.
looking live at the College Basketball Experience. Folks, I want to tell you that the College Basketball Experience is brought to you by us. We are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Get the SGPN app for free in the App Store and Google Play Store. It has access to all of our picks and podcasts in one easy place, and that is the fucking app. Get on over there. Type in SGPN on your Google engine or your Apple engine, whatever, in the App Store there, and click download and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states, and Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. And besides sports, they got a ton of other markets, including politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. It's Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi. Kalshi, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm's been on a heater for college hoops. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. That's RITHMM, promo code SGPN25. All right, Bieniek. Wait, did you have you had the last one, right?
No, you did. You went UNLV.
Oh, that's
Nevada.
right. That's right. That's right. Because Donaldson gave us $20. I can be bought and paid for. I'm like a fucking complete SEC coach of the 1980s. You know. Yeah.
So far of the 15 on my list, you took power ranked number 13 and a matchup that, like I said, it got through the cracks on me. Maybe it should have been there, but it was not on my list. So. More kudos to you. Let's go with Texas Tech. They deserve a game ball for going into Ames and just.
This probably should be number one. This probably should be number one because they're man down. One of the harder places to play.
Yeah. They definitely deserve one of the first. I went Florida just for the absolute curb stomping, and then St. Mary's for what that game meant, and then this for, what they did. I mean, without one of the better players in the country, and maybe we're not giving Christian Anderson enough respect of one of the better players in the country, that category too. It wasn't one of his better games, but still, like, this team now revolves around him. He had 7 assists, 6 turnovers today, but Donovan Atwell had 6 threes that he made. Texas Tech jumped out to a huge lead in this first half. They were up by like 20. And took the Hilton crowd out of the game. And that's kind of the book on going into Iowa State, is if you're able to keep their offense down, build a little bit of a lead, play from out front, it's a little bit of an easier task going into the vaunted road atmosphere and getting the job done. And Grant McCasland, one of the best coaches. I can confidently say that. I mean, this is a hell of a coaching job right now.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I think that's one of the best ones of the whole year, like in the whole sport.
There's been a couple of them, like on the day it happens, it's like, yeah, that's the best one of the year.
Arizona at Houston. Right?
There's a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Texas
totally
Tech
agree.
actually against Duke in the Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like I said, that was pretty fucking shocking there.
Yeah, Texas Tech's actually got 3 of them because they went in and beat Arizona on the road too.
Yeah,
in Tucson.
I will take you to let's go. Well, the Pussy Pack gonna Pussy Pack. I lost money on this one. They shouldn't even be in the fucking tournament, dude. They shouldn't even be in the fucking tournament. They shouldn't even be in the fucking tournament. Notre Dame beats. I bet on NC State, of course. Me and Mac double locked it. Notre Dame beats NC State 96-90. Why should they be in the fucking tournament? They're trash. They're a trash team. They're a trash fucking program. They're a trash team, trash program. They don't belong in the tournament. All right. Like, what's so impressive about their season? The win against Carolina. Okay. I mean, they got destroyed by a bunch of shitty teams, man.
Yeah.
Why should they be in? I don't get it. They're not good. They're not good. What is their best wins besides Carolina? Texas isn't good. So they beat a bubble team.
You asked a question, and I think I answered it correctly. Like,
Clemson's probably their second best win after Carolina.
Maybe. Yeah.
I
can pull it up for you right now.
No, I'm looking at it. I got it all right here. I mean, was it the win against Ole Miss that won you over? I mean, this team sucks, dude. Anyway, your thoughts on Notre Dame beating NC State?
I'm just more, shocked and disappointed in the Wolfpack. The best win according to Net in quadrant 1 is SMU on the road. Then at Clemson.
And so a team in the that came from the AAC that ECU used to beat all the time. They cook these books. They cook these fucking books, dude. Yeah. Texas is probably their fourth best win.
Yeah, I was actually wrong. They lost to Texas.
Oh. Even more hilarious.
No, maybe their best win is the blowout win against North Carolina.
Yeah, but they didn't have one of their better players, obviously.
Yeah,
actually, they missed two guys. They had two guys out that game.
Was it Wilson and Vasar out for that?
Yeah.
They're and listen to this. Their other quad 4 win is at Wake Forest.
Stop it.
They've got 4 quad 1 wins and one is at Wake.
And that's like a home game because Wake Forest's enrollment so small. That's horseshit. Absolute horseshit.
And they've got a quad 4 loss home to Georgia Tech. Like, this resume is aging like milk, man.
But yet they get the benefit of the doubt here. Shaggy's giving us $2. The pussy pack smells like fish. What's this? Smells like fish. And shout out to Jerry Davis. Game ball for our Central Arkansas Bears. Yours, but I've been riding for a majority of the season as they are the ASUN champions, Bieniek. Should we just give them a game ball while we're talking about it?
So that was power ranked 5th on my list. If you want to jump to my next game ball, we can do that.
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah. Central Arkansas gets a split. So did you see Bellarmine take down Austin Peay?
We locked Bellarmine. And the main reason why, dude, Austin Peay's looked like shit the final 2 weeks.
You've been all over that, and I have to give you some kudos for that. Unfortunately, because I thought they were the team, but hey, it could be Central Arkansas all of a sudden. Like they're playing
great ball right now, man. They're a great story.
Ball, good. Like they knocked off Austin Peay on the road. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I still worry about potentially like Lipscomb or Queens in the tournament because Queens so old. But Central Arkansas game ball.
Yeah,
great.
Cameron Hunter goes for a 30 piece with 8 boards, 6 assists. Like that guy transferring out, going to Wisconsin, not really getting any burn. Boomerang's back. You've got Schulman here. Which one is it again? John and Jeremy. Jeremy at UT Martin doing great things as well. They got their ass kicked today. But Central Arkansas getting a share of the fucking title.
Aren't they the 1 seed? I thought I saw they're the 1 seed. No,
I think they are the 1 seed now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 2 years ago, you would have been like, "What?
This is the best season in their existence."
Yeah.
I did a deep dive on it one night. I was looking.
It was me and you last Saturday, I think.
Unbelievable there. Great fucking story. Shout outs to the Bears of Central Arkansas. Going back to me, I will say they needed it really bad. And This is another one since I'll jump back to the ACC. I had a lock battle win against McIntyre.
Oh.
I took him down on Clemson and Louisville. I still think Louisville's garbage, dude. They're like the ACC is kind of. I'm starting to get convinced that NC State and Louisville are not any good.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah,
I mean, it's a hard environment. Clemson was due, so I guess I should give Louisville a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But they've been just trash on the road all year. Clemson needed
against
this
any
one.
team with a pulse.
Yeah, on the road specifically.
No, at home too.
They got Kentucky though, right? They got Kentucky. Who else did they get?
Yeah, they got Kentucky, but Memphis, is that who you're thinking? SMU, NC State.
NC State they beat by 40.
Yeah, they did. Well, they beat fucking who was
47 or something. Easy play though on Clemson.
They're a front runner. They run it up on teams that they're more talented than, but yeah, when they play somebody with a pulse, they lose. I mean, lost to Duke, lost to Arkansas, lost to Tennessee, lost to Duke again, lost to Virginia, SMU, North Carolina, Clemson. That's everybody that can play.
Is Pat Kelsey the PJ Fleck of college basketball?
Yeah. I'm kind of upset with myself buying into Louisville this year because I was saying that last year. He was at Charleston, had all the best resources in that league, in the CAA and the Big South. Like, he was supposed to be good, and he was. But now that he's in the ACC and everybody else is kind of on an even playing field, at least at the top in the league, and this job being an absolute pressure cooker that it is, he's not excelling. He's average. And so is the other guy in Lexington, too. I know they got a big win, but both of them,
yeah,
fighting in front of a recruit's house, and they're just fighting with pillows.
Yeah, I'm with you. Shout out to Clemson game ball. Where are you going next?
Where I'm going next is I'll take you to a fantastic game that had an excellent finish. It meant a boatload in the conference race. We're going to UC Irvine taking down UC San Diego. Irvine remains
no, UC
tied.
Santa Barbara. UC Santa Barbara.
Yeah. UC Santa Barbara. Irvine takes down UCSB. Irvine gets the win, remains tied with Hawaii, who needed a buzzer beater to knock.
Oh my god, dude, that was one of my money lines. But you lucky motherfuckers. You lucky motherfuckers.
Huge result for Irvine. Barbara gave him a good push. Like, they were up.
Yeah,
for a little
I was
bit of
on
this
Barbara
game.
too. I lost by a hook.
Yeah, Mahaney kind of was in foul trouble throughout, fouled out with a couple minutes to go. But this was just a Russell Turner masterclass, up and down. Nobody really jumps off the page in the box score when you look at this, but the place was on fire. They kind of just grinded it out, got to a bunch of loose balls, made some clutch plays. Anteaters get another W.
Yeah. Great game. I love the Big West. You know, I couldn't miss this shit. I was all over Santa Barbara as a money line dog, though. I placed the money line. Even took 4.5 to back me up. 3.5 to back me up. Both lose. Fucking lose, man.
Red wine time. Thank you, first off, for the 25 euros. But you know the deal. You've been around the block. We'll be doing them all in the show, and then I'll clip them out for everybody. But right before we do like the daily picks, if the tournament begins like that day, we'll be giving out our predictions. We may sprinkle some in like a full 36 hours before tip rather than 12 or 15 based on how many tournaments are starting that day, because we're not going to preview 5 tournaments and then go through the picks. We'll do 3 on one day, 2 on the next day or whatever. But yeah, we've done that the last couple of years.
I got a good game ball for you, buddy.
All right, hit me with it.
So my money lines today, I did get fucked on UC Santa Barbara money line. I did get fucked.
And then
on.
Also, Red
I'm
Wine
sorry.
Time. Colby will be doing it on Sports Gambling Podcast. That's probably starting this week.
Tomorrow, actually, starting Sunday night.
Well, I mean, Horizon League tips off in their tournament Monday.
Yeah. We'll be covering that on both shows tomorrow. So I did get fucked on Fullerton and Santa Barbara money line. Santa Barbara money line I don't think should have hit. Fullerton should have fucking hit. But it was a very good day for my money lines in general because I took Pitt at plus 310.
You are just picking on these ACC Are you moneyline Mac over there?
Winner, chicken dinner. I know Cal sports. I lived in California for fucking half my life. All right. I know these Bears, when they have a big win, they're not paying attention. You're in Berkeley. God knows what the fuck drugs you're on. You're not paying attention. You haven't showered. You're the girl you with hadn't showered in fucking months, right? She's making a stand, right? She's got hair coming out of her fucking pits, but she will go the distance with you. And you're not paying attention about the game. You're not paying attention about the game. And Pitt comes into Berkeley, wins by 16. I tried to tell you motherfuckers. Mac didn't go with me on this. Mac couldn't do it. He said, no. I said this, watch. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Is Cal officially eliminated, Bieniek?
That is a black eye, no doubt. Where are we at? Cal, I don't believe was coming into this Saturday. They are 43rd in WAB currently, under one win above bubble.
CBS Bracketology had Cal as the last four in, but the third team. So their last four in were A&M, then Cal, then TCU, then Santa Clara coming into today.
Okay. Speaking of bracketology, as we are getting further and further into the topic, tomorrow night we are going to try to be live right at midnight Eastern because we are going to have Rocco Miller on to discuss bracketology.
The fucking man. Let's go.
Long overdue. We've had him on for baseball, but
yeah, I've gotten drunk with him a few times.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, long overdue. He's excited. We're excited. Hopefully it works out because it's still up in the limbo. I believe travel is in the works. So, but yeah, tomorrow we'll be live around midnight, and we'll have Rocco on, and we'll ask him some questions. We'll also be feeling. I mean, he's in here with the chat all the time. Like he knows a lot of the users in here. I don't think he'll be afraid to field any of the questions from you.
Well, maybe he might be afraid to field this question. If I say, does it if it burns when you piss, does that mean anything bad? Well, I think it potentially could, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm an optimistic guy by nature. Maybe you just got yourself, maybe you had too much to drink or something. Kidneys taking a little tough. All right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think you have any real problem there, but you might want to consult with a doctor. just an idea. But shout out to Seattle. Giving us $10. This is for last night, not Bieniek. Wow.
Fair. I wasn't on the show.
You get my bet from today's plus 2902.
Yeah.
5-legger.
Little does Seattle know it goes all to Las Vegas in the trip. So
yeah, there we go. It's still hitting them. All right. Still hitting them. Where are you going next with with your game ball?
Monty Pritchard saying, awesome. Rocco's legit and not bought. He's an old school hoops journalist in it for the love of college ball.
Amen.
Rob Donaldson saying, game ball, Fran McCaffrey. Entry to the Ivy League tournament today.
Let's talk about this for a second. In general, I'm 7-0 on yesterday and today's Ivy League bets. I'm 7-0 on these Ivy League bets. I can't lose in the fucking Ivy League. And Penn is a good reason why. They're a machine. They are dangerous. I said this last night's show. You let a guy named Fran coach an Ivy League team, you're fucked. You're fucked. All right. That's just meant to be. When I picture like the token Ivy League guy, it's someone named Fran who just never missed a test, never got a question wrong. Right. He's going to fuck up that whole conference. They don't even know what they did letting him in. They fucked it all up, letting him come back. All right. Bieniek, though.
I think that they have one of the better 1-2 punches in that league, and Ethan Roberts and TJ Power. Like Power is a former P5 guy that transferred in, and Roberts has been unbelievable this year. So I kind of like it. And on paper coming into the year, I didn't know how good they were going to be. I think I picked them 7th or 8th in the
that system is going to work there. Where like in the Big Ten, they were getting in trouble because they didn't have the athletes. The system would still have them like competitive. They didn't have the athletes. The system's going to destroy that. It's going to destroy that conference. I'm telling you, he'll be fine in that conference. So Bieniek, like we didn't have. This is why you should get the SGPN app. Was like last night's show, we only had the line for Penn and Princeton, which I nailed both. But this morning or when I got done with the show, before I went to sleep, the lines were out. So jumped over to a tally site so that people could know. Brown was getting 8.5. Jumped in on that. They lose by 6. Yale was laying 5.5. They win by 6. Swept the board in the Ivy. Swept it last night. Went 3-0 last night. So I mean, just on a roll in the Ivy. But yeah, shout out to Penn, man. Great story. They took down Harvard today too, man. So like Harvard was the 1 seed. Going into Thursday, Harvard was the 1 seed.
Yes.
So yeah.
Tough.
Good game ball.
Tough weekend for Harvard. They played with their food against Princeton and then fell to Penn there. So, I'll take you to my power ranked 6th game ball. Did you see what Tennessee State did to UT Martin today?
That was one of our bets. Tennessee State. This was one where we didn't want to touch the game because we didn't know the stakes. And then Cannabis Capper had texted McIntyre saying, no, if they win the 1 seed.
Yes.
So then we're like 5 games past the Tennessee State game. So I'm like, we're going all on Tennessee State. So we went in.
Dude, Nolan Smith in his first fucking year wins the OVC regular
They're
season.
the best team in that conference.
It was a share of the title, but they are the 1 seed. That's impressive as fuck. Like, I think I picked him 6th in the league. I didn't want to be all the way in, but I liked the roster. I mean, I'm interested to see how he does in March with a little bit of pressure, having the 1 seed anchor on his back. And I think he's got the team to beat. So I'm really interested in seeing how Nolan Smith does. This is another guy. Nolan Smith, Jeremy Schulman, Tennessee State, UT Martin. Those two, I think, could be in the jump seat. But we need to talk about it. Like, what Tennessee State did to UT Martin defensively, they just shut down those Euros. I mean,
UT Martin's trash at home, dude.
Garbage at home, yes, but they couldn't put the ball in the bucket. They had like 18 points at halftime. They had, I think it was 28 points with 8 minutes to go. It was an absolute barnstorming.
Yeah.
And Nolan Smith, damn good coach. Hat tip.
I like it. Since I was mentioning my money line game balls or my money line plays that I wanted to get in for game balls, Penn State takes down Iowa. My number 1 money line play of the day. This one was just this. You just had to know this was just the styles make fights. You know what I mean? And you're just like, this will be a game. This will be a game. Penn State money line, and a good day to you fuckers out there. Mike Rhodes needed this.
That he did. I don't know if it really moves the needle any.
It's still a good win for the program.
If they had their mind made out on they're keeping them or they're firing them, I don't think it does anything. I think it says more about Iowa. Like I've been out on Iowa for much of the year. I think they're just another average Big Ten team. That style of ball is another style like that's seen 3 times in a month, in the Big Ten. Whereas in the Valley, they're one of a kind, It's a tough prep. But, when your bigs are not as, I would say, dominant on the glass or, physical, you're going to get beat a little bit in the Big Ten. And Penn State doesn't have that. That was just, I didn't watch too much of the game, but it's like,
I watched the whole game. Like, well,
I
they
don't know
both
where
played at
they took
incredibly slow
advantage of
paces.
it,
They're just
so.
a good matchup.
Gotcha.
Penn State was kind of hot from 3. I felt like too. I mean,
Okay.
this
That
was
helps.
just kind of a rock fight game. It was like yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was tough. That's the thing I'll meet you on with Iowa is like everything's tough for them, right? When you go up against a team that's all defense, like any Mike Rhodes team to me, when I first think of Mike Rhodes, I think his defense will be the focus of that team. Whether they're good or not doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying like they're a defensive team. I think he would even tell you the most important thing for him is defense. So I just thought that was a good angle, but yeah, great win for the Nittany Lions. Where are you going next, Bieniek?
I'm pulling up real quick where Iowa's at because that was not a pretty loss.
Coming into today, according to CBS Sports bracketology, the Hawkeyes were a 7 seed.
If
Playing St. Mary's.
If you're looking at like bracketology stuff, I think Bracket Matrix is like your best source. Like it combines everybody. That way you're not like on one. But I do I've got a buddy who's now the lead data bracketologist over at CBS. So I'm not saying that they do a
I've had this
job
page
or
up for like a
anything,
week. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't really put any weight into whoever the bozos are that are doing. No, I mean, your buddy, credit to him. I'm just saying, like, I don't put any. I'm just referencing a publication.
Bracket Matrix throws together like I think it's 96 people that do bracketology all together, and it puts it into a median or whatever, an average rank. Iowa 27th in net and 30th in WAB. So they're still probably good, but now 9 or 10 seed. Where'd you say they were on CBS?
7 coming into today.
So they fell a good seed line or two after that loss. That was costly.
Where are you going next?
We will do. Let me talk about this Bryant team knocking off NJIT.
Mac locked up Bryant.
Oh, hell!
Line made no sense. I stayed the fuck away. I was like, yeah, I don't want any action on this.
They blew them out. I mean, this is a dressed up.
The line
score.
made no sense though, dude. That's why.
This is a dressed up score. So NJIT at halftime was down. They were down 33-30. NJIT scored 22 points in the second half. They got blown out in the second half, 37-22. They did not show up. And yeah, Bryant had like a 25-point lead in the second half. It's like they played the first half and then they tanked afterwards. And NJIT now has to play their ass off for the 2 seed, and that's huge because you would end up hosting Vermont. They've pissed down their leg, not only regular season title, where they were leading the conference for 2 months. They've lost 3 games in a row. Albany, Vermont, Bryant. Albany and Bryant suck. Now they play UMBC, who's the best team in the league. They actually, shout out to the Retrievers, they locked up their first title regular season since like
Odom,
2006.
Yeah.
No, I think
Odom. Yeah, you're right. Because Odom won the tournament. He didn't win the regular season.
Yeah, no, I think it was like 2006. So yeah, they're hosting UMBC, but they got to knock them off to get the 2 seed. That matters because you do not want to go into Patrick Gymnasium and play Vermont in the conference tournament. I can tell you that right now. So Bryant going in there and just absolutely running away with the game in the second half over the Technology Institute. Yeah.
Well, there was rigged games today. The Bryant one from the start was rigged to me. That's one that I think, and the other was UC Riverside and Northridge. I'm not giving this a game ball. I'm just letting you know that the line didn't make any sense.
I wouldn't even say like it was not your normal way of rigging where they tank in the first half. This NJIT team, according to Kempom here, with 3 minutes to go, they were up 30-21. So let me pull this up on ESPN, their game flow graphic, because they absolutely tanked for 14 straight minutes.
Yeah,
I think they were
Rigged.
outscored
Rigged,
30-5
Rigged.
in a point of this game. Hold on, let me share screen. Let's do Gamecast and then game flow. Dude, so they're 32. Oh, shoot. No, I want. They had a lead. They were up 30-21 here. And over the next. So when that was. Why does it do
It booted
this?
us. Yeah, I don't know.
This sucks. Like, this is another thing that we need to report to Kramer. Anyways, 30-21 at the 3:16 mark in the first half, and they had 1 point over the next 11 minutes of game time. They scored 1 point.
Yeah. Yeah. I
11
think it's rigged. The line, but what's weird, dude, is the line from the start.
Oh,
the line from the start. That's what makes you weary. It makes you weary of this shit. Like anyway,
Hilarious.
Shout out to
1
Mac.
point.
He called that one.
Good call.
I mean, look, he wanted me to go in, but I was like, fuck this league. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think I'm going to pick Vermont to win the conference tournament and call it a day.
Yeah. Minnesota, the barn delivers again. Bieniek, I know you hate that, but UCLA, every time they go east, they suck. Your thoughts
I saw
on
that split record? Did you see that get tweeted out today?
Yeah,
they're like 21-3 at home, and then like 3-17 on the road in the Big Ten East.
Fucking hilarious.
Rocky Mountains.
Hilarious. Oh, look, I know Minnesota's not going to go anywhere near the tournament, but I do think it's a really good first year for Nico Medved.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, they're 14-15. They're 14-15 right now.
And winning those home games, it allows you to build a little bit of momentum on campus. That's what matters most. Get people locally to believe a little bit.
You know they're going to be in the crown. I guarantee you they're in the crown. Yeah. Anyway, where does that put UCLA? Let's be honest. Two things happened today, and I'm bouncing around everywhere, but I'm curious where you have UCLA in your bracket. But then also, get this talk of USC or Auburn, get it the fuck out of the sport.
I agree.
Both those teams don't deserve, and they shouldn't even be in the top 25 teams outside of the bracket.
So UCLA's 37th in net and 33rd in WAB. Auburn's 42nd in WAB and 35th in net.
They have Auburn as a 10 seed today and before the games today on CBS Sports. I'm like,
yeah. Speaking of CBS Sports and WAB, did you watch that video that I sent you?
Which one?
On wins above bubble.
When did you send it?
2 or 3 days ago.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Yeah. I thought you meant today. I was like, I didn't see a video today.
No.
But no, I watched the shit you sent me the other day.
I'm looking forward to asking Rocco some questions on that. But yeah, so Minnesota over UCLA was your game ball there.
Yeah, I think it's worthy of it. Yeah. And if you want, I mean, we could sit there and I could throw Nebraska into that shit too because I mean, I took USC money line.
Great
and I
win.
ate shit. Yeah, Nebraska, the Hoiberg, he's gonna get the first ever win. He's gonna get that first ever win in the tournament. Write it. Where you going next?
Yeah, I think they've played extremely consistent throughout the entire season. So going on the road and getting a W, no matter who is healthy for USC, is a good result. I will take you to Howard destroying Morgan State.
Me and Mac lock Morgan State. The line was so big, we had to. It was like 9.5, 10 points.
I don't blame you. I mean, Morgan State at home.
Rivalry game, yeah.
Rivalry, playing for first place in the league. No, like Morgan State, their story or like the handicap or the narrative on the team is they've got a couple of the best players when it comes to points per game in the MEAC this season. Howard had 3 guys put up 20 points in this one. Osi Okoji kind of controlled the game. 6'5" wing. Dude, he went for 20 with 6 boards, 2 assists, and then Bryce Harris has been like their star and ultimate consistent contributor for them. He's been there for years. Had 22 and 11 today. Like, I think they're my pick as of now to get out of the MEAC in that tournament this year, which I think I picked them in the preseason, so I'm happy about.
I think they're the best team. I think we kind of talked about this a couple weeks ago, where like I believe on paper they're the best team. We'll see if they can get out of there, but I do believe on paper they're the best team by a good amount. Game ball to West Virginia. Me and Moneyline Mac took the Mountaineers. BYU's trash. I'll fade them.
Yeah,
I'm looking to fade BYU. What's that on your sheet?
Yeah, I didn't put it on my sheet because I think West Virginia is done for an at-large consideration, and it's more like negative for BYU that they keep dropping these games, which puts even more emphasis on how well McCaslin's coaching Texas Tech, and Texas Tech's playing really well without Toppin, because that's the star for the Red Raiders, and they've won 2 games without him. BYU
three games,
and then BYU's gotten blown out at home to UCF, and then they lost this game at West Virginia. So, to me, it just gives even more light to what Tech is doing over there.
Yeah. I have a couple other ones. Do you have?
No,
any?
I can keep going. I have plenty. You've gone off the list quite a few times, and I just haven't mentioned it anymore. I can rattle off some. We don't have to go in depth on them. St. John's beat the shit out of Villanova today.
Triple lock, or wait, that was on the SGP show. Yeah, double lock on the show last night. That was so predictable, so fucking predictable.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge bounce back game after Pitino's worst loss of his career. I don't know if you heard the post game comment from Pitino today. That
I heard Willard. I did not hear
Willard
Pitino.
had a good one.
Willard was hilarious. What did Pitino say?
So somebody asked him about how well Zuby Ejiofor played today, and he said Zuby played so well today because he got some rest during the UConn game. He decided not to play that one.
Good shot to him.
Yeah. But yeah, Zuby goes for 16 with 10 assists as a big man and 12 boards. Like, he had an absolutely fantastic game here against Villanova. They dominated from start to finish in this. So, yeah, that was predictable and also just still deserves a game ball. So, Johnny's on the bounce back effort there.
I battled Mac on this one. Game ball Duke destroying Virginia by 26. Easy money. Look, Virginia is a team I don't trust in March. I know Duke's really good, so I don't put too much weight into this one. But I thought this game was getting a little bit too much love, and I was surprised. Mac gets blinded by his hate for John Cryer, but easy play to me. Like I thought that was a very easy play. Did you have that on your list?
No, I did not. But it probably should have been. I actually wasn't watching sports yet. That was first window, right?
What the fuck were you watching? If you weren't watching sports, you're implying that you were watching something else.
I was watching the closed eyelids.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I woke up, posted my bets for baseball, got like 2 more hours of sleep, and then so yeah, Duke dismantled them. Hats off. That again kind of goes to what I was talking about at the top of the show. Like, let's throw in Arizona, pulling away from Kansas.
Sure. Sure.
So all
I was
three,
on Kansas there. Yeah.
all 3 1 seeds I think are playing phenomenally. And then there's kind of the open spot at the 4. UConn kind of maybe is the hot one right now after slaughtering St. John's, but I look at Florida's there in the conversation. Iowa State's there. Houston's there. I think all 4 of those are capable Final Four teams, and I think it's a 1 seed Final Four again.
I disagree with that, but
I have more. If you have more,
we're gonna do it. Yeah, but I know you were saying you were not watching sports. You were watching your eyelids.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Where are you going with the next game, ball? I have some more, by the way.
Okay, cool. Do you want to go?
New Mexico, because they were down big, man. Lobos.
Yeah.
Out the gate, San Diego State.
I honestly thought they pulled this out of their ass. The Aztecs were leading late, and I thought they were going to win it.
I honestly think San Diego State kind of took it to them all game.
Yes.
I was on TJ Reeves' show. They were asking me, like, who do you trust most in the Mountain West right now? I still think it's San Diego State that I trust. Today's performance and the Utah State performance, I'm like, and I watched Utah State. Now, they were up big against Grand Canyon, but Grand Canyon came back and made that a game.
So what was the context of their question? Like, trust most
in
to finish
in the tournament
season?
In the tournament, like
NCAA
they're like
tournament or Las
no
Vegas?
Las Vegas because he's calling that.
So SDSU would be the answer.
Yeah.
Because I think in the NCAA tournament, I'd go Utah State. And then
they asked me how many bids, and I said 2 out of the Mountain West, 2
2
out
with
of
an
the
outside
A10.
shot of 3.
Yeah. So yeah, game ball to the Lobos for getting it done. Where are you going next?
Yeah, Nick also saying like that's uncharacteristic for the Aztecs to take 31 threes in that one.
Yeah.
Let's do cross off San Diego State, New Mexico real quick. Let's take you to Texas over Texas A&M, man. So they've got the Aggies.
Luck battle win for Mac. Yeah. No. That they split. A&M got him the first game.
I know they got the Aggies number. They went in the College Station and won.
You're saying tonight? I thought you were saying they swept them. And I was
no,
I'm
didn't.
just okay.
I don't think the Aggies have won a single game against Texas at home, football, basketball.
Oh, you're right. Since they
no, like, and this year they've got a huge baseball. The Longhorns go into the College Station for the first time since Schloss left. Like, I don't know if it's going to be good, man. They build it up so much that it's Texas at home.
It is quite hilarious.
And I don't believe they won the home game last year either. So I think it's pretty hilarious that the Longhorns under Sean Miller in year 1 go into College Station, get that W there. They played extremely well defensively, made everything tough for the Aggies. The Bucky ball, the shooting, high percentage shots just honestly weren't really there. Nothing came free tonight. Their best source of offense was the free throw line. So, Texas.
Sure. That's a good game, ball. And I'll keep it in the SEC with the Big Blue Nation. I took Vandy. I battled Mac. Mac got me on both those battles. This was never really a game.
Nope.
I was surprised. I kind of thought this would be.
It was a
like
double-digit lead at the first
the whole
4
game.
timeout.
Yeah, the whole fucking game, dude. So shout out to Big Blue Nation for that was a big game for them, much bigger than for Vanderbilt. So maybe I missed that, but game ball to Big Blue Nation. Where are you going next?
So I have 2 remaining on my list. Both of them, I would say the stakes weren't super high, so that's why they're power ranked 14th and 15th. But for number 14, North Dakota State defeated North Dakota by 33 today.
I bet North Dakota, because the Bison had already clinched. I was like, let me take this big number on the Fighting Sioux.
They've already clinched. They're not in that large conversation. So how much did this game actually mean other than the rivalry factor? The Bison just absolutely destroyed them at home. Clinch they already had the outright, but this I think no, they already had the 1 seed. So yeah, you're right. But that's why it was 14th. There was really no stakes other than just getting bragging rights over your rival at home on senior day, and they absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, 100%. I will take you to this one. I think is game ball worthy just because we're there with 1 game left in the season. Green Bay has 17 wins. I win a lock battle against McIntyre, who took Youngstown State. Green Bay wins by 22 at home. They're hosting IPFW. Then get their 18th win of the regular season before tournament play starts. Gottlieb, see what you want about the guy. He's doing good things there.
That has to be the tournament game, though, right? The IPFW.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, because that's the first game. So they're playing. I'm sorry. Yeah, correct.
All good though. Yeah.
Either way, they have a chance for an 18th win. So, shout out to Green Bay.
Still no Sundance Wicks.
What did he go for?
Sundance Wicks.
What was his best year at Green Bay?
18 and 14.
So we're 1 win away from tying
13 and 7.
What? 13 and 7? What are you talking about?
13 and 7 in league, 18 and 14, and he did it in just 1 year. He had 1 year, and then he.
I know, but Gottlieb's on pace for that. All right, he's on pace for that right there. 1 win away, buddy. 1 win away.
1 last win in conference play.
But not. What if they make the dance though? He has a chance to flush the toilet on what Wicks did. Shout out to Daniel giving us $5. Since you guys are so quick to shit on the ACC bubble wins, can you please inform me on what makes St. Mary's or any Mountain West team has that blows your mind?
The opportunities are far less.
Yeah, I mean, do you watch St. Mary's? I just think St. Mary's is good. I mean, they're 27 and 4. Once again, I think we should write something in. If you're in a mid-major conference and you win more than 25 games, you should automatically be in the field of 68. In my opinion.
That ain't happening.
I know it's not, but I'm saying I believe they should. I mean, St. Mary's has wins over Gonzaga.
Santa Clara, Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Those are the 3.
Wichita State, who's in the mix for and Arkansas State, who's Ken Palm's top power rated team in the Sun Belt.
Doesn't
even though they're like a 7 seed. Yeah, I mean they don't have opportunities to, but clearly
nobody schedules them either. Like look at the way that St. Mary's has to schedule.
Of course, no one will schedule them. Like.
No,
he's been good for 30 fucking years. You know what I mean? He's been good that long.
And they don't have the media acclaim of Gonzaga. So like Gonzaga non-conference, they're able to attract teams to schedule like high power non-conference matchups.
Look how close
St. Mary's
they
doesn't
are.
Have that buzz.
Look how close they are to being undefeated.
Yeah, very.
Right? Like they have 4 losses. Okay, they got blown out by 1 team this year. That was Vanderbilt.
It was Vandy, and they're good.
And that was in like fucking Hawaii or some shit or wherever it was. It was in like the Bahamas or something,
it
right?
Was a battle for Atlanta's championship game.
Yeah. Okay. That's the only game he got blown out. It wasn't even on fucking U.S. soil. You know what I mean? Like, okay. They lose at the Kennel by 8 in a game that was very close. At Santa Clara by 8.
Who Santa Clara is in at-large bid conversation too.
And Boise State in the state of Idaho by 1 in a game they had no business losing. If you watched it, they should have won that game.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll push back all day on that one.
If Santa Clara didn't have the Loyola Chicago home loss, they're a tournament team.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, by the way, I hit on the money line on the Ramblers today. There we go. Bieniek, what do you got next?
I've got one more for you. Navy.
We bet Colgate because we're like Navy clinched. But in the Navy, you don't.
Ball. There's absolutely nothing for you to win here. On senior day against Colgate, this game got so they were up big in the first half. Colgate built themselves back into the game. It became like a 6-point game, and then Navy re-slammed the door shut. It was quite the watch. Aiden Q had a fantastic game for him, 17, 12, and 5.
Yeah. By the way, I mean, unbelievable. And Chop Kicks, the CBS bracketology that I've been using for this episode had Santa Clara as the last team in the field this morning. So potentially 3 teams in the WCC.
They're bubblish, but their big wins St. Louis, and St. Louis is also kind of fighting for an at-large. So
they covered for us today, barely by the hook. But yeah, good game ball. And joining us, I think, is also he's finally here. He was at Zed's Tacos. But give it up for the host of the college football experience, Moneyline McIntyre. How are you?
What's up, guys? How about them ears?
Oh, easy Moneyline play. Easy Moneyline play.
BYU coming in here with that freaking #1 pick in the draft, flopping every other play. Big win for the ears.
How about your pussy pack, buddy?
Oh, they're horrible.
And look, final game ball for me, Bieniek, is me and Mac locked up Baylor at UCF. We nailed that one. Shout out to Jay Peasy. Was talking about it in the chat. Jay Peasy's the fucking man. Baylor with a huge win there in Orlando against UCF by 1, I think it was. Game ball. Mac, do you want to add any? We've pretty much talked a shit ton of them. So, any other takeaways for you, Mac, on this fire day of hoops?
I think the big takeaway is Duke looked really good again. Michigan last night. Arizona flexes their muscles. Florida, like we'll see some teams up top.
That's what Bieniek said. He said we're gonna see 4 number ones or 3 number ones.
I think we see at least 3 number 1 seeds. So I said March 1st, aka 3-1, 3 1 seeds into the Final Four is my take right now. Like we've seen Michigan, Arizona, and Duke run through everybody, wreck it. And that's exactly what we kind of saw with Auburn, Kansas, Auburn, Houston, Florida, and Duke last year. Like, I think all of these teams are really impenetrable. They all play their own style supremely well. And yeah, I think they're tough to beat.
My only hesitation on Duke would be
Michigan and Florida loses.
My only hesitation on Duke is like I'm trying to think of the great atmospheres they went into and won. They should have won at Carolina. Well, they lost.
How about last year too? They didn't do that last year, and they still got stuff.
No, they won at Arizona in the non-con.
This year they won at Michigan State, but it was like a 6-point win, I think, if memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
The best win on the road is Michigan State, right? Or Louisville?
Still a really good win.
Yeah. Michigan. No. I'm just saying, like, normally in conference, you see it. The reason why I bring it up more.
Last year the ACC sucked, so that's why
No, I'm not bringing. I didn't bring up last year. I'm talking this year though. This year they're a young team. I know they were young last year, but
last year too.
Okay, but I'm saying it's a new year. The tournament to me is different every year. So like,
yeah, it depends on the draw for sure.
Yeah, but I would like to see them a little more bad. Like I wish they would have a win, at Miami or at Clemson. Like I wish that we would have got those games. Do they play at Clemson to end the season? No, they play at NC State next, which will be interesting because they suck, NC State. So if they can get a win against the Pussy Pack, that will prove nothing. Yeah, I get your point though. I get your overall point. Like John Cryer's done a great job. After the game, he's always a bitch, but I mean, but he can coach basketball. He can coach basketball.
Hey, let's mush Duke right now. March 1st, Duke should win the national championship. They're by far the best team. They are the best team. It's not even close. They should roll through March Madness. The Dukies should cut down the nets in Indy again. There we go.
What'd you guys think of the final play of the game?
Can I say this too? Sorry, Colby.
Duke is good. I hate Duke, but they're good.
Go
beat it.
Yeah.
Well, were you staying on topic or were you changing?
I was just gonna say, what'd you think of the no call on the UConn Seton Hall game?
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking rig game.
Danny Hurley's bitching got his star power got him a win today.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Bieniek?
Why is Arizona not like the hands down number one?
I've been saying that.
They by far I don't know that I can recall a resume that good.
No.
in my life. Like I'm like I don't remember.
Like everybody's just got Duke's number 1, Michigan 2, Arizona 3. Like what?
Arizona should be 1.
They're
unbelievable.
Yeah. Like without question, their resume is way better than everybody else's.
It doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. They're all going to be 1 seeds, and Arizona's the only one in the West, so they're going to be in the West. But it's like, how are they not number 1 overall right now?
They're unbelievable resume.
Like it's not even comparable. I don't even get it. I don't like.
Hey Mac, I'd like to know your thought on Texas Tech today.
Dude, how good a coach is Grant McCastle?
Yeah. And fuck Iowa State. They're going to lose in the first 2 rounds. They're trash.
Yeah,
they're trash. They're a trash fucking team.
Like every year, Iowa State drops 1 late home game. It's weird.
No. Every year, Iowa State looks like shit in March Madness. Every year.
Well, they'll win the Big 12 tournament.
Sweet 16.
This is pre-Otzelberger too. You can take this back to fucking Jeff Hornacek.
They'll win the Big 12 tournament, and then they'll shit the bed in the inside.
Oh yeah, I don't trust those motherfuckers.
They'll make the Sweet 16, and then it'll be 3 out of 5.
That's not a given.
They're a lock for Sweet 16.
Oh boy, March 1st. There's going to be a couple clips that we.
They're always a counterfeit fucking team, dude. You have to admit that.
Every other year they make the Sweet 16.
Every other year they score 40.
What is that? Is that supposed to be that impressive?
They're Iowa State. You guys are talking like they're like fucking Kansas.
Well, I was saying like they're ranked above 16 all the time.
I think that tells how good the program is.
No. They should win more. Most teams that make the Sweet
Iowa
16.
State?
What? Kansas State has been to an Elite 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then they fire their coach like a year later.
Okay, but I mean, we could name a bunch of these programs. Texas Tech doesn't have a basketball history. They went to the fucking national championship with Chris Beard.
I mean, we give Arizona shit.
Texas Tech had 0 basketball history. Go look at Texas Tech's history when they were in the Southwest Conference or just joining the Big 12. They were way worse than Iowa State was historically.
We give Arizona shit for not getting past the Sweet 16. Like that's the pushback that Colby can have on like why the 3-1 seeds don't get to the Final Four, because Tommy Lloyd shits down his leg in the.
You're comparing Arizona's pedigree to Iowa State?
No, I'm comparing
Texas Tech's. I'm comparing Texas Tech and Iowa State. I'm comparing Kansas State, who went to the Elite 8. You can't give them a pass. You can't give Iowa State.
Iowa State doesn't even have money. It's like they're
okay, but now that it's legal, okay, but like Texas Tech pre-Cody Campbell, he didn't start donating money when they went to the national championship.
Iowa State's been to 2 Sweet 16s in the last 4 years.
Okay, I don't think that's that prolific.
No.
That's a good ass program.
I mean, it's not a bad
Do you want a
program, but
cookie?
they're kind of a paper tiger to me.
Yeah.
How many Sweet 16s has Michigan been to in the last 4 years?
Well, if you want to play a little sample size of 4, then
You're
1.
Michigan.
But if you want to go
Yeah.
last decade, we've got 6. We've got the most in the
How
country.
many's Ohio State been to?
Okay.
Like, I mean,
But what would you say? Kansas State and Texas Tech, shouldn't they have looked at that and said we should be better than this?
Kansas State is good every like 7 years.
But they've gotten further in March.
By
Texas
one
Tech.
game. By one
Okay.
game.
Okay. I think that's more satisfying for that.
I'll take Iowa State's culture over K-State's. K-State's a joke.
Not in the tournament to me. In the tournament, they're an easy fade.
They haven't been to the tournament.
Iowa State?
Kansas State hasn't been to the tournament the last 3 years.
Yeah,
They
but I'm
went to the
saying
Elite 8 and 22.
Yeah,
or
but I'm saying
23 or
if they
whatever.
go in, I trust them to do. Like I know Iowa State's shortcomings every fucking year.
I wouldn't take Kansas State's program over Iowa State right now.
Look,
No way.
Iowa State's
Yeah, we're
program
not
is. I'm
saying
not
that.
saying that. I'm not saying that, buddy. You're moving the fucking goalpost
Postseason
here.
success.
Yeah, I'm saying when it comes to the NCAA tournament, Iowa State is an auto fade every fucking year, and it has been my entire life. I'm not even. This isn't a shot at Otzelberger. This is the program entirely, and they've had great players come through there. Whether Marcus Fizer, whether fucking Jeff Hornacek, whether Jamal Tinsley, and they just suck when it comes to March Madness. They got to prove me wrong.
They also haven't been as high a seeded that they're going to be.
A 2 seed last year? 3 seed? Where were they?
They were 3 seed last year, but the year before that, they were a 2 seed. They made Sweet 16.
And they got booted.
And then the other year,
They were the favorite
11.
in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, but the other year, Bieniek, they're an 11 seed, and they're in the Sweet 16.
I just think it's a fair question to say, like, well, why can Texas Tech I know now they have more money, but they didn't before. You know what I mean? Like they did not have. That was not Cody Campbell donating anything.
No,
I've heard him talk about
Final
this.
Four.
Yeah.
No.
They went to the Natty. They fucking went to overtime in the Natty. So it's like, why can that happen? But yet Iowa State just can't get anywhere. I think that's a fair question to ask. Anyway, and I think we should fade them. Like until otherwise, they need to prove me wrong. I'm not. I want Iowa State to win the national championship. I'm not trying to hate on them. I would love to see Iowa State win the national championship.
March 1st, what's everybody's Final Four right now?
It's so tough when you don't have a bracket.
Arizona's definitely in it. Arizona's definitely in it. But I gotta see a bracket too.
It's very hard, but I'll say like, okay, I think the better question being to say like, who are the 4 best teams in the country right now?
Well, you could get cute with the Final Four pick. That's why I said Final Four and not 4 best.
I definitely don't think it's going to be the 4 that we just mentioned, though. Or do we mention a 4th? I don't know that we did, but I don't think. I love Iowa State. It's all Gucci. I just think I've watched basketball my whole life. There's a guarantee that they will never go past the Sweet 16. Based on 40 years of watching college basketball, 35 years of watching college basketball, 32 years of watching college basketball, whatever the fuck, right? And they've always been trash in the tournament. They are a good program in the regular season. They have a great fan base. I want them to be good, but in the tournament, they have always been a fucking dud. That's fair to say. You know, it's like Tennessee football. You know, like we could shit on that for like how many years they think they're great, and then boom, like, anyway, top 4. I don't know, man. I think that's a really hard question to do without seeing a bracket because like I definitely don't think it's going to go chalk this year. I'll tell you that.
Arizona, Iowa State, Houston, Kansas.
This guy.
Well,
Kansas was looking all right for majority of that, but boy,
how bad was Kansas today? Oh my god, I hate that team.
Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog has you covered for Pick'em. for almost every single sport. We play it all the time with college hoops. Underdog has just increased their payouts, which is part of the reason why you got to jump in now, right? 2-pick entries now at 3.5 times the rate. Also, 3-pick entries at 6.5 times the amount of money you throw in there. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you know you are getting the best prices. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5. If you use our promo code SGPN, get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN.
By the way, before we get into today's picks, my Final Four would be Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Houston right now.
Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Houston.
You should put Auburn in there. Yes, Bruce Pearl.
Great 10 seed. Great 10 seed. Game ball to Ole Miss, by the way, for finally getting a fucking win. Of course, the time I don't bet them.
It should be a game ball just for society. That Bruce, and I like Bruce Pearl.
I don't. I never have. I've never liked that fucking retirement video with this goddamn 30 minutes. Just so into himself, loving himself so much.
That clip of Miami, Ohio.
I believe you've mentioned this on the podcast maybe a year ago or whatever. Anybody in politics has to really love themselves.
Yeah, you have to be a psychopath. Like, I don't trust anybody in politics. Anybody. Like, you have to have a I would bet like 1% of the people like are actually like humble and trying to make a difference, where I feel like everyone else is just a maniac, an egomaniac. Just loves themselves so much. I used to bartend a place in LA with a ton of fucking high end. We had Bernie Sanders come through. We had a bunch of other people, they love themselves to an unhealthy extent, in my opinion. Who am I? I'm just a guy in a garage talking.
I like the King's backhands right here.
Michigan or Florida winning. There you go. Get a Michigan, Florida natty for you, Bieniek.
That's his burner.
Bieniek, before we do the games, I would like your thoughts on the Sun Belt tournament.
Oh God.
6-way tie for second place. Glad to see the team that did not play ULM. What is it? Who was the worst? Who got the worst of that again? It was
Arkansas State.
State, but there was another one that got the worst too, I thought.
No, they're the 7th seed.
Okay. Who's 6?
I don't know.
I was looking at it yesterday. Yeah, but I was looking at like the teams that didn't play ULM. They're all a little bit further back. Glad to see your 2 cents on the Sun Belt's final analysis of doing this, and you could still defend the bracket, but just not for this conference. I would assume.
Will. Yeah, I will defend the bracket. I just think that this was the wrong conference from the start to do it. We talked about this a week ago.
I know, but now that it's shaked out to it, last year was a 4-way tie. This year, a 6-way tie. I thought it was quite hilarious. Yeah.
No, it's very funny. Yeah, and it's not a good look for the bracket format, but I'm all for the conference wanting to reward consistency throughout the regular season. And if you have a round robin schedule, or if you have a schedule where you're playing most everybody, or if you have a league where there's clearly 1 or 2 programs that are set apart from the rest, I think the format's perfect. Because you want your best teams playing in March. Because if they get to March and they make some noise, they possibly win a game. First off, if they make some noise, it's good publicity for your league. Second off, if they win a game, you're getting money for the league, and that's a lot of money. So I think it's a no-brainer for them to at least explore the option to adapt and adopt this bracket format. But if you do it wrong, you can end up like the Sun Belt. And 2 years in a row, it's just not an anomaly. You go back, and we did this a week ago. There's only been one team that's won the league by 2 or more games, and that was like Old Dominion in 2018.
Unbelievable.
It just doesn't happen. This was dumb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Jerry Davis. I'm with you. But Bieniek, I'm even with you on like the WCC thing. I can see the argument there. Like I still disagree with it because I think you should just play the games.
And OVC. Like I'm a fan of the OVC doing it because that league has so much parity, but there's typically Morehead State or a Belmont or like whoever it was coming out of the league.
I still think the WCC is your best case. The OVC, I still push back on, but the WCC, like I can see the logic in it. Yeah.
The OVC has the example of 5 seeds and 7 seeds making runs and getting through that bracket.
Yeah, when I was there, the OVC when I was
I think SEMO was a 5 seed. Colby drilled it like 2 years ago. SEMO money, that was his thing in Vegas. They were a 5 or a 7 seed that won the thing. They won like 3 or 4 straight games. Sorry, Mac.
No, I was gonna say like when I was in the OVC and we were playing Murray and Belmont, and they had John Morant, who's the number 2 pick of the draft, and then they had Dylan Windler, who's the number 15 pick of the draft. Like the double bye rig tournament made sense because they're like, all right, the OVCs, we want to make money. Like we want to get our best product to the dance, just like Gonzaga, St. Mary's. But the Sun Belt shit makes no sense.
Well, what's crazy about Gonzaga and St. Mary's though is that they never got tripped up along the way.
Never.
There was no reason to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With the WCC too, like with how consistent those teams were, they were at larges most of the time comfortably anyway. So, but that's the model or the league you point to and say, hey, they've got the big premier school. If Gonzaga had a down year in non-con, but were able to fix it in conference play, but they didn't have a good enough resume that helped them out. So
I guess I just don't see. Yeah. I mean, look, we've argued about this years ago, but I'm saying it just never. Show me the exhibit of the team, it happening to the team. I know SEMO did it, but I don't think that there was a dominant team. I mean, maybe the gap between teams, like between SEMO and the 1 seed, but I don't think that's a problem to me. Like if you told me like a really good Gonzaga team missed out, I would then be willing to want to side with it more. You see
Daniel, what's your point of propping up Gonzaga and St. Mary's in the regular season? They play a round robin conference schedule.
Thanks for the $5 though, Daniel. We appreciate you, brother. You going to Vegas, Daniel? We'll get cocktails. All right, let's jump into this. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Why?
No, this is a rematch game.
But why? Why do they got to do this on my Sunday morning?
I need to be blacked out for this game. This is a Benedict game.
I got a lock though. Give me Maryland laying 4.5. Let's go.
Oh God. I remember the one that at Rutgers.
Rutgers is at Maryland. I'm locking up Maryland -4.5. McIntyre.
Yeah, that one time I went up there to Moon Township, I pulled one on them. I had Rutgers on the money line.
I don't even want to know your pick actually, because you're probably gonna go. You're gonna bet both sides of this fucking thing.
Whatever I give out, and stay tuned on the locks portion of the YouTube shorts. May give out another one. I'll lock up Maryland.
Double lock on Maryland.
Yeah, let's go Terps. They've been playing good ball since that loss to Rutgers.
Bieniek, your thoughts on this game? I can't keep a
straight face on this game. This game sucks, by the way. Sucks.
How about only 23 games on a Sunday? Come on, give us 50 here.
It's almost like there's an NFL game. Oh wait, no, there's no NFL. Oh wait, there's nothing, anything. Like
the issue isn't the 23 games on the Sunday. The issue is the 3 games from 5 o'clock or later.
Yeah. God. I'd still like more than 23 though. But why would he throw money on this? I would throw money on it because the buzzsaw at home. Have you seen Rutgers on the road this year?
What else do you get to bet?
Rutgers is 1-8 on the road.
What else you gonna put money on your fucking
Watch them win tomorrow. But yeah, give me Maryland. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Take the Terps.
Are you locking it with us?
Nope. You guys have fun.
I heard his voice.
Double lock. The buzzsaw. Meow at home.
I can tell when Bieniek won't lock it. He's like, no chance. Gonna lock there.
Next up.
That's a historic rivalry, by the way.
It is, just at least there's some regionality to it. We have a big game here as Tulane travels to Tampa, Florida, to take on South Florida, the Bulls. You fuck with the Bulls, you get the horns. South Florida, if they win this, do they lock this up?
Yes.
Is that a fact? Are we good on that or no?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, yeah, they're up 2. They're up 2.
They get a
They're
share.
they're up a game and a half. Actually, they're not up 2.
Yeah.
Game and a half on Tulsa and Wichita.
They're up 2 in the loss column.
They get a share. They don't lock it up.
Well, I think Wichita. Well, they have the tiebreaker on Tulsa. Do they have the tiebreaker on Wichita? No, they split with Wichita. So Wichita, I still think could get it. I'm all over Tulane in the points. What's this number? What the fuck is this number?
Is this a real line?
Yeah, 14.5.
Yeah, I'll lock up Tulane.
Elron Hunter as a dog is always a good thing. Getting 14.5. Double lock. Roll wave. And MJ, how much better would conference tournaments be if they in March Madness on campus? I prefer it on campus. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I prefer the March Madness neutral sites. I'll take Tulane and lock it with you guys.
Triple lock on the green wave.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
I'll say this about I don't care about if March Madness is not played on campus, but conference tournaments, why not just play them on campus?
The positive of getting all the teams in one place is it's easy logistics.
True,
You're not
but
traveling all over the place.
It makes the regular season more valuable. Going back to
1000%.
Yeah.
The happy medium is the Horizon League. First game is on campus, and they narrow it down to semifinals in a central location.
I just think in general, whether it's college football, college basketball, college baseball, even, like, I know Omaha's a great setting too, but campus is always, there's a reason. That's one of the main reasons why college sports is so great. I
like the neutral sites for
the NCAA tournament.
The NCAA tournament, yeah.
It's not neutral though. Like UNLV is at home every time. You know what I mean? Like somebody gets the benefit of that every time. This year's ACC tournaments in Charlotte. That's why, why not just go the distance then?
Well, that's the location, sure. Like if it's a set location and somebody's going to benefit, yeah, whatever. But the NCAA tournament, it's not always the case.
No, I'm talking conference tournaments. Like conference tournaments.
I don't have an issue with conference tournaments being that way. I said NCAA tournament, so that's my preference anyway.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Neutral sites, it's fair because I think you see even less upsets than there were last year.
For sure,
you have a 13 seed visiting a 4.
For sure. Next up, we have North Texas at UAB. UAB is laying 4.5. I'm gonna lock up UAB laying 4.5. I'm so sick of this North Texas shit. Come on, buddy. This is your boy.
I know. I hate him as a favorite, though.
What? And look, they're playing for something here, man.
Yep. Oh, God, they're off back-to-back road wins. As a dog, both of them outright.
North Texas is on a back-to-back road.
All right, give me UAB. Lock it up. I'm biased. Let's go. Andy Kennedy. It's March. It's March 1. Let's go. Come on, Andy Kennedy.
Double lock on the fire-breathing Dragons. Bean, can it be a triple lock?
No.
Come on.
The
We're gonna win
Blazers
by
are my
6.
pick.
UAB by 6.
Yep. Next up, we jump over to LaSalle. Is at Davidson. Is the shipment coming into Charlotte? Or Davidson's laying 10.5? What is this?
The starting point guard for LaSalle broke his kneecap, and the other guy got injured the other day too.
Brewer and Marshall are out for the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, LaSalle's beat up.
I'm still taking the fucking points, even though they're 1-11 on the road. But no bet. Give me the points in LaSalle.
Yeah, I'm
I'll take
biased.
the points.
Yeah, give me the points. No bet. They're still fighting for dares. It's just they don't have many bodies left.
All right. Do you guys want to get rich again on Canisius?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Now the Aqueduct is still playing for something, I believe. Right?
Yeah.
The Aqueduct. Well, they were playing for something the other night when they lost.
They're gonna lose again.
Why do they do this to it? They're how do they do this every year, where they just look like trash towards March every year? They're playing for potentially getting. They could actually get the 3 seed. I don't think it's going to happen, but they could theoretically get the 3 seed. I mean, I got to lay it with the Aqueduct, but I mean, should we bet the Aqueduct? They're still playing for something. Canisius just won against Merrimack. We got to bet the Aqueduct, right?
I think Canisius is chippy, man. They've been playing good. They've won 2 out of 3. They've been
even in that 10-game losing streak. They were covering a lot of games.
They were covering a shitload of games.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to take fucking Canisius here on senior night. No bet.
I'm on the Aqueduct. No bet. Bieniek?
I am on Canisius. I'm not playing it because of the win over Merrimack the other night. But the cocktail napkin has a pretty good edge for the Golden Griffs here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up is an interesting one. I had this one circled. UIC is going to the Bird Bath to take on Indiana State. Yes, Indiana State's lost 6 in a row, but they are decent at home this year. It's just a sleepy game. The line is even sleepy to me. Like,
you have a 3-16 team in league play, only catching 3.5.
I think Indiana State's the play, right?
Yep.
Money line, right?
Money line. Yes. UIC off Bradley.
But here's the thing: UIC can't afford a loss. But why the fuck is this line like this? So if UIC loses, first off, UIC is playing for the 2 seed. They're tied with Murray and Bradley. They have the tiebreaker on Bradley, but they can't afford a loss here. Why the fuck is this so short though? I'm with you. Indiana State's going to catch them, right? But UIC's been my team all year.
I'm locking up the Flames.
No.
Do you agree with this number, Bieniek?
No.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, no, you guys are sniffing it out. I'm just diving in. Like, Flames have been the better team all year. They actually play better on the road compared to.
They do play better on the road. It's just you would think this line would be. You would think they would make the line even bigger because of the stakes for UIC, right? Like I would set this at like 7.5, 6.5, and then like you would think because they need to keep pace to get the 2 seed, you would think you might even bump it up a point or 2 higher than that. But it's not. It's 3.5.
Yeah. I just don't know how attractive UIC is to bettors. Like, do they need to bait in money? I don't know if they need to. The edge here in the matchup is the Flames defense. They're number one in the Missouri Valley in creating turnovers. And Indiana State is the worst team. They're the most turnover-prone team in the league.
I got to bet Indiana State. Doesn't make any sense.
They're off the Bradley overtime win. Yeah, I'm fading that.
Yeah, it was on Tuesday, though, so I don't think it matters.
Emotional game, though.
Are you betting this, Mac?
Like, I'm fine with going in on -3.5.
Indiana State's going to win it outright.
I think they will too. I just think they will too, dude.
I don't need.
We got a battle. Dundee and Mac on the Sycamores. Phoenix on UIC. Maybe because it's senior day for Indiana State.
Mr. Chicago Man Capper adding some insight here, and he says that the Flames win and cover.
Nope. Wrong.
Yeah, Cap's bias.
Yeah.
Illinois Chicago's losing outright.
Not at the bird bath, all right?
Keep the points. Money line.
Next up, Diebler's Cookies. Diebler's Crackers, whatever the fuck it is. They're hosting Purdue, Ohio State. Purdue, Big Ten game number 2.
Purdue can't win a home game now.
We got to lock up Purdue, right? I mean,
yeah. Ohio State's sitting on the train tracks, and this is fun. I say it all the time, but now we got the actual Boilermakers coming through on the train tracks.
I'm with you, but it seems so chalky. It just seems so obvious. Now, how about this? Bracketology over at CBS says Ohio State as the first 4 out.
They should be all the way out.
Mac, is it this easy? Why does this shit stink to me?
No.
I'm gonna take Purdue though. I have to take Purdue. Do I love it? I don't, but I gotta bet this. What are you doing here, Mac?
I mean, fucking Diebler's been a giant killer in these big spots. He got the job because he beat fucking Purdue at home. With that said,
he's been a giant killer with losses to Michigan State, Michigan twice, Nebraska.
He did beat Purdue the last time they played.
He won at Mackey.
He's got 1 win against the Giant.
No, he's beaten Purdue twice.
Can't get there, man.
I'm just telling you facts. With that said,
I'm just telling you facts. He's like 3-12 against the best teams in the league.
He's great as an underdog ATS. Diebler, like I don't like the guy as a coach, but like I've been on this train for like 2 years now. He's good as a dog as a coach. I'm not the biggest fan. I like Ohio State.
I just feel like everyone. You know what this reminds me of?
I think Purdue's broken. I don't like this team.
I'm gonna stay away.
They have one good player. They have one good player. His name's Braden Smith. The rest of the team sucks.
I'm gonna stay away. This screams. I'm with Jerry Davis.
Buckeyes win outright. Buckeyes.
No, I think Purdue's gonna win by exactly 6. I'm not betting this one. Get me off this fucking track. Bieniek, you guys are battling?
Yeah.
What makes you want to lock up Purdue?
Because they've played like absolute shit. It's a foxhole spot.
It's not a foxhole spot. They're a fucking 7-point favorite.
How is it not a foxhole spot? They just lost a home game against Michigan State when they had umpteen chances to win.
I thought that meant foxhole.
No, a foxhole is when you
losing a home game and now you
2 of 3, 2 of 3, man.
And then you are getting points on the road. You're like everybody's like, oh, they're gonna get killed here. Nobody thinks they're gonna get killed.
Nobody's running the window. The bet Purdue. They're all thinking, oh, this team's broken. They've lost 2 of the last 3.
No, I think Purdue will be the public side, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Everybody's betting Ohio State against Purdue. What are you talking about?
I think Purdue will be the public side, but you still might be right, Bieniek. I'm staying away. Battle for these guys. Mac on the Buckeyes, Bieniek on the Boilermakers.
The
Next.
total, for those that are asking in the chat, the cocktail napkin had it right at 150.5.
Wow. Ryder is at Siena. All right. Let me go back to studying this fucking stakes. So Siena can get the 2 seed potentially.
Riders eliminated.
Riders eliminated. Last time we did this though, we ate shit. Me and Mac yesterday when we played the elimination angle. Who was that?
Playing for pride.
Tennessee State. We ended up with the lock and we won by 70.
No, but there was another one where a team was not that had been eliminated.
Yeah.
That we lost on. And I was just like, this fucking shit. I'll lay it with Siena. No bet. Mac.
Lay it, no bet.
I agree.
Next up, we jump over to Iona is taking on the Jaspers there in the Bronx.
Rivalry.
Iona is laying 2.5. Hold on, I'm just trying to see the stakes here. Iona is playing for. They could get, if the Mount loses, they could steal that spot and be the 7 seed in the tournament here. The Jaspers, how many do they eliminate in this conference?
I think 3.
So the Jaspers are in. They're playing for the better seeding too, though.
Well, they're only 1 game back of Iona.
Yeah, it's actually an important game here.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think they eliminate 4. So this is a chopping block game.
Oh, I love Manhattan. Let's go.
I was going to take Manhattan too, but
because Niagara's eliminated too. So that's 3 I know off the top of my head. Niagara, Canisius, Rider, they're all done.
I'll take the Jaspers. I'm not locking it.
Dude, how about that? Jerry Oat has a chance to miss the MAAC tournament.
Somewhere Tobin Anderson's got a cocktail and he's laughing. He's laughing his way to the bank. Who you taking, Bieniek?
Tobin didn't do that well either after his miraculous.
He
run.
made the tournament at least.
I will go with the Jaspers.
You guys locking it? Anyone locking it?
I'm locking Manhattan. Let's go. Jaspers.
Bieniek locking up Mac locking up the Jaspers. Next up, we jump over to Mary Mac, who has already. No way they do it again, right? So Canisius,
was it because they sat guys, or they just play with their head up?
They just play up with their head up their ass. Money line this again. Niagara lock. They got nothing to play for.
No, they did sit a guy.
Who?
Casey Ugawakazi.
What does he average?
I'll tell you right now. He is on the bench.
He's their starting center.
What?
Actually, no, he's not.
Yeah, I'm like, he averages 11 minutes a game. So
yeah.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose.
The last 5 games, he's actually been their most played center.
But they're gonna lose again here.
I don't know about losing outright, but I will take the 8.5 and I'll lock it up on senior day.
I'll lock up Niagara. I'll stick a ship on the money line.
Double lock on Niagara Falls. Bieniek, can you get there?
Is this what's his name's last game?
Paulus? It could be.
Yeah.
It could
this
be.
should get him spot. They're winning the game outright. Like,
that's a good point. That's a fucking good point.
Merrimack's going through the motions. They're like, oh, we're the 1 seed. Dude, Niagara's going to beat them outright.
Yeah. Bieniek, you in?
I'll lock the spread, not the money line.
Yeah. Triple lock on Niagara Falls.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Getting 8.5. Let's go. Warriors don't come out to play. Next up, the Mount is at Fairfield. Fairfield is laying 4.5. Wait. I mean, instantly, I would just think we got to lock Fairfield. Yeah, they're playing for the dude. Fairfield could get the 3 seed.
Yeah, they're off a big win. They're at home. I like them. All right, let's play it.
This building, I'll play it every time. Lay the 4.5, double lock. Bieniek, you in?
No, you guys have fun. I'll take the Stags. No bet.
And let's keep this lock train going because Marist has hosted St. Pete's. I'm locking up Marist. I see 3.5 right now. Give me a lock. Marist minus 3.5. St. Pete's playing for the 2 seed. I think Marist is chippy at home. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
All over Maris. Lock it up. Blowout.
Double lock on the Red Foxes. Bieniek.
So I was hearing you, but I've forgotten what.
3.5 is the number that I see right now.
They're playing for the 2 seed here.
Well, St. Pete's is playing for the 2 seed. Marist. Oh yeah. So I'm sorry. So St. Pete's. Yes, the winner will have the inside track on getting the 2 seed, provided the Siena and Fairfield outcomes too. But like, yes, they're one. Marist is one game back.
The 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Red Foxes and lock it with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, look,
they're a wagon at home. St. Peter's also can have the tendency to struggle to score. This one could be alt line potential. Like Marist shuts them down defensively, they win by 10.
I could see that because St. Pete's has been trash on the road. They're 3-10. Marist 11-3 at home. I feel like most of the money I made in this conference has been taking Fairfield and Marist at home.
Yeah. I mean, Marist, you're looking at the number 1 defense in the conference going up against St. Peter's, who's got the 11th worst. No, that's 21st worst shooting percentage in the country.
Yeah. Triple. Marist laying 3.5. Great game. Now, do you guys want to get rich for real?
Who's playing?
Well, it was announced that somebody's coming back next year.
And may the Schwartz be with you.
I thought you said we were going to get rich for real.
Memphis is at ECU. ECU plus 210 on the money line.
This is a national TV game?
No. ESPN Plus.
Yeah, ESPN Plus. In Greenville, though. I mean, what are the stakes? Let me tell you the stakes, guys, because you bozos don't realize that ECU is playing
for Tournament Live.
Yes. Let's go.
Seeding.
No, they're live.
What? What do you mean? They're live to win the game? Yes.
No. They're playing for their life.
Yeah.
They're not playing for seeding. They're playing.
Doesn't everybody make the tournament?
Going.
No. The UTSA. And,
lock it up. ECU.
Yeah. Let's go.
Penny.
Let's go.
He's a fraud.
Let's go. ECU baseball. I am basketball parlay. Let's ride this thing.
Today.
Let's go. Bieniek, you with us?
That's not enough points.
We're a new team. We're bringing it back.
It's 4 points. What do you mean it's not enough points?
It's not enough points. Memphis wins.
Garbage.
Yeah, but they're better than 4 points better than East Carolina. So
how would that fucking ball coach?
No,
Memphis
not
wins and covers.
Not the rent money, by the way. Do not do that. With ECU and basketball at all this year. Don't do that. Next up, the Clit is at FAU. This is a huge game too because the Clit is still alive in this madness because they play South Florida down the stretch here. They just need South Florida to lose out and Charlotte to win out. FAU, well, either way they're playing for seeding. Like, UAB is right ahead of them.
Yeah.
You know, they could still get the 2 seed. I'll tell you that, or the 3 seed.
How about Temple laying points here? That many.
FAU. What the hell are you talking about, Temple?
FAU. Goddamn.
What's happening to this guy?
These fucking logos, they all look the same.
What, the state of Florida?
Yeah, they're all fucking, it's all red and shit.
Who?
You said Temple.
Yeah. Red?
You know why? Because I'm so pissed off the other night because I had Temple money line at FAU. I should have fucking hit that shit. Dude, FAU's a lock.
Man, 7.5. Why is it so big?
That's what I mean. Temple, FAU.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Same fucking team.
I think you're right. Let's go.
All these teams are the same.
Double lock FAU, lay at 7.5.
Yes.
Bieniek?
It looks like
I'll take the 49ers.
All right. Next up, we have Rice is at
Temple. I'm sick of it. What are they like?
Wait.
Oh, 7.5. Of course.
Can I see something?
I'm out of here.
Rice is in the same spot as ECU.
This guy said they're the same color.
They're the same fucking color, dumbass. They're red.
Well, one's the state. One is the state shape.
One is a fucking owl.
They just played the other night. I watched the entire game. Temple versus FAU. Fucking Temple should have won on the money line. Those fucking bitch ass motherfuckers.
Wait, you know Rice is in the same boat. So ECU and Rice are playing.
This one has the words Florida Atlantic below it, and this one's got the word Temple below it.
Yeah, did you watch Temple FAU the other night? I don't think so. Lock up Temple. I'm sick of this shit. This Rice team's a fraud.
I do think we should lock up Temple, but Rice. I will say, Mac. Rice is playing for their postseason here.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn. They're playing the real Owls.
I'll take the Texas Owls in the points.
Oh no way.
I'm gonna lock at Temple too. I think
if
these
you
lines
guys
are
are locking East Carolina, you should be on Rice.
East Carolina's at home. Rice and Charlotte are on the road. College basketball. Life on the road's a little different. Double lock. Temple Owls. You lock
Rice
up,
is playing a fraud. East Carolina's playing Memphis.
You want to?
Are you locking up Rice, Bieniek?
No.
Okay.
No.
You talk all that shit. You don't even lock it. Here's your fucking drunk parlay at 4:04 in the morning. FAU and Temple both laying 7.5. They both blow out there.
I like it. I like it, dude.
Yeah.
I like it. A little owl parlay.
And Bieniek's over there. He won't even be awake. He won't even be awake to watch this beat down. Fuck you, Bieniek. I love you, Bieniek, but fuck you.
You pile of shit, Bieniek.
Sorry,
who do you think you are with your Florida fucking Florida State logo comparison?
He's shitting on FAU. He's jacking off the Dusty May every other fucking hour. It's like this is where he came.
He's leaving for Indiana. He's leaving for Indiana.
Jacobs is part of this whatever Baylor coaching tree that's happened. So
he's leaving for Indiana, dude. Don't bring that up, man. They're gonna fire. They like once they miss the tournament this year, they got all that extra money from winning the Natty in football. He's leaving for Indiana. Double lock on Temple. Next up, actually,
parlay. You have the 7.5 parlays.
I like the 7.5 parlay. Folks, before we get to this next game, I want to let you know that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states, and Kalshi has a ton of trading options for your favorite sports. And besides sports, they got politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. It's Kalshi. You can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been on an absolute heater for college hoops. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. It's RITHMM. Promo code SGPN25. Murray State is at Bradley, and this game is one of the better games of the day. If you guys looked at these seeding race here, especially if UIC was to lose to Indiana State.
The Valley's kind of a mess.
The 2 seed is all over the place. The 2, there's 4 teams that could win that could get the 2 seed tomorrow.
1 through 7 I got no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bonkers. So a lot of big time basketball games tomorrow.
Besides 1, so 2 through 7, I got no idea.
I got an idea here on this game because I will lock up Bradley minus 4.5 points because they are fire at home, and they're coming off a loss. 2 seed is in reach. Give me the Bradley Braves on the warpath. Hail to the Redskins. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
To your guys' point, this is a fucking huge game. Yeah, I will lock up Bradley. I will be at the Missouri Valley final next Sunday at Arch Madness. That's one of my tour stops. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. That's a bucket list item of mine, man.
Well, I don't get the brain man.
You locking up Bradley?
Yes, I love the Braves.
Yeah,
They're going to be the 2 seed.
Yeah, the cocktail napkin loves this, mainly because Murray State also sucks on the road. So you got Bradley, senior day, the place is going to be on fire because it's normally always a good crowd, and they'll show up for the last home game for all the boys. And Braves, they win this thing by 10 plus. This is also another one that I feel really confident about. Just they pull away.
Alt line. Yeah.
Yep.
Triple lock on the Bradley Braves on the warpath. Next up, Northern Iowa's at Drake. Drake is catching 3.5, and I will not buy into this bullshit. I will lock up Northern Iowa. I know Rob Donaldson was texting me, smash play. Check out Rob Donaldson's best bets on YouTube there. Northern Iowa, lay the 3.5. Lock it up. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
This line is Rob's right. This line is ridiculous. Northern Iowa blowout.
Alt line.
Yeah. Let's go.
Bieniek?
I agree. I think I'll take the Panthers too.
Yeah.
And I'll lock it up.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Triple lock.
Eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together. We're up top 'cause we play to win.
And then they're going to win the fucking postseason. Let's go Northern Iowa.
Yeah. Let's go. Shout out to JP's. He was asking how many seniors are on Bradley. I think they're a rather younger team. If memory serves me correct. I don't have that information right in front of me right now, but I do believe they are a younger team. But I don't know. I would guess 2 or 3 maybe.
So they start 3 seniors.
Bradley does? 3?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought it was going to be 2 at best, but 3. Yeah. Why did I think they were one of the younger teams? But anyway,
just because a lot of
new faces.
The returning production didn't come back from last year.
Yeah.
What, Duke Dean?
Duke Dean, there's another.
So nasty. He was so nasty. All right. Next up, we jump
Zeke
over to
Montgomery was the other guy.
Sparty is heading to Bloomington. Tom Izzo's laying 2.5 now. Some money coming in on these Hoosiers. According to the bracketology that I was looking at, the Indiana Hoosiers are on the outside.
Indiana's going to win this game. I don't want Indiana to win. I hope Michigan State blows them out, but Indiana wins.
I don't even see Indiana as the first 4 out. So that means they're in the second tier out. Interesting.
Don't lose to Northwestern at home then.
Yeah. Here's your
Y'all lock up Indiana too.
Here's your Fox goal. You
This
drop
is the money
game at
line.
home.
Yeah.
Indiana outright.
Yeah,
Sure.
Michigan State beat Purdue on Thursday. They've been hanging out in the Hoosier State for a while now, but Indiana losing 3 in a row. The last one was at home, a game they shouldn't have lost. I think it just comes down to shots made. Give me the DeVries 3-point shooting team over Michigan State on the road in Assembly Hall. That place will be on fire as well.
Triple lock on the Hoosiers. Let's go. Money line.
Yeah, sprinkle that money line.
Next up, we jump over to DePaul, the RuPaul Blue Balls. They are heading to Milwaukee to take on the Warriors of Marquette. Marquette laying 4.5. I'm going to lock up Marquette laying 4.5. I don't like Shock as a favorite.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm doing it here. Lock up, laying a 4.5 with the Golden Eagles as they spread their wings on Canvas Cappers RuPaul Blue Balls. Mac?
I'm going to battle you here, man. DePaul's playing good ball. I'll fade Shock as a favorite. This will be a tight game. Let's go. Lock it up.
Bieniek?
No bet from me here, but I'll take the points with the Blue Demons.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle. Dundee on the Marquette, the Warriors. McIntyre on the DePaul Blue Balls. Marquette's retiring a jersey. Who, Jim McElwain? Who the fuck
Why
they
would you
retire?
retire a jersey against DePaul?
Next up, we have Southern Illinois. These Salukis are heading to Evansville. You guys see this number? I don't see this number out there right now. Salukis won the first matchup by 26. Why is this not out there?
Salukis laying 8.5. Oh, I'm locking Evansville.
I'm not locking Evansville, but I will certainly take Evansville.
Too many. Southern Illinois is all over the place. Lock it up.
Bieniek?
Yeah, so 8.5. DraftKings is the only place with a number posted. What day did Evansville win on the buzzer beater? Oh, that was today. So that's why the number wasn't out earlier. They won on a buzzer beater today against Valpo.
Yeah. Funny game.
So I'll take the Salukis.
All right. McIntyre locking up the Purple Aces. Folks, before we get to our next game, I want to let you know that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog has you covered for pick'em entries. We're for almost every single sport. We played all the time with the college hoops, and Underdog's just increased their payouts. Yes, 2-pick entries now are at 3.5 times the amount of money you throw in, and same with or 3-pick entries is 6.5 times the amount of money you throw in. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers too. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCESGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Novig. Yes, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you are getting the best prices. So download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code. That is SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. All right. You know what's crazy? We didn't give a game ball to Valley State.
Unbelievable win.
I gave one to them last Saturday when they won.
I still feel like they're worthy of another one. Especially with the great audio from after the game. Check that out.
Wait, what was the audio? Because remember last time I showed the kid dancing on the court after they won?
Can see, but the thing is, if you share the screen,
there's no audio.
Yeah. Just check it out on the page. I forget the exact context of it, but it's hilarious.
On the Delta Devils page?
I shared it from my feed or TCE's feed, one of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But shout out to Valley State. The Delta Devils with the big win. Next up, we have a gigantic game here with the Belmont Bruins heading to Normal, Illinois. It's not big for Belmont. It's big for Illinois State, who could still get the 2 seed.
Why are they favored? Yep, Illinois State, lock it up. Favorite play of the day.
This is a smash play of the day.
They're
Smash
favored because
play.
I think it's like the motivation.
And it's a standalone game.
Yeah, let's go. Bieniek, you win on this?
No.
This is hitting. Belmont's
I
not
think
gonna
you guys
fucking
are paying
try.
a premium on the Redbirds.
They're going to fuck them up.
Yeah. Alt line. Alt line.
What are you talking about, Bieniek?
Yeah. Double lock, Illinois State. Next up, we go to
I'm on Belmont there.
Oh, I thought you said you were on.
No, I think you guys are paying a premium.
Belmont's not going to try. They're not going to try. This is like Merrimack all over again.
Navy wasn't going to try either, too.
It's a little different when it's the service academies, though, dude. That was my fault.
North Dakota State wasn't going to try either.
That's a rivalry game.
Yeah, and then
show me when that was.
Illinois State and Belmont, like
they're not rivals. Belmont was in the OVC. They're not rivals. Don't try to sprinkle this shit on me. They're not fucking rivals.
And Illinois State's good. Blowout. Let's go.
This is the game of the night, and I was planning on going to this before SGP called and said we have to go at 6:00. Bummed out. I was planning on riding to this thing and being a part of this awesome environment. This is the game.
At least they're going at 6:00 and not midnight. If the 6:00 is regular, I enjoy that.
Oh, I didn't check that. That might be 6 Pacific. Either way, I'm fucked. Charleston is at Wilmington. Wilmington is laying 4.5 points. They played in Charleston and Wilmington won by 12. Wilmington has beaten them how many times in a row now, Mac?
They've owned them. And by the way, I missed the boat on that earlier when fucking Toledo beat Ohio by 1,000 again.
Yeah. Did you see that?
And I locked up Toledo last night, and then as soon as the game tipped, I go, "Oh my god, you idiot! Don't you know the fucking flow chart?" I'm like, "You pointed it out the first meeting." But that's
locked up Ohio, you mean, right?
Yeah, I had Ohio.
Oh, I didn't touch that shit, but
they got drilled by Toledo, and I go, "Oh my god!" You literally, the first meeting they've lost how many in a row to them? Same thing here. Wilmington locked.
It's like 13 of 16.
This place is gonna be bananas.
Fuck them up for the regular season title.
Pavletsky of Ohio, he was like, "I don't know what it is, man. We're a better team, but whenever those guys see Bobcats across the chest of the other team they play out of their minds."
Hilarious. Yeah, I'm all over this though, man. Wilmington,
they've won. I think it's 7 straight for UNC Wilmington, and they're at home. That's their building. They play fantastic there. They already ran Charleston off the floor in Charleston. I think the Seahawks do it here too.
Bad matchup for Charleston.
Yeah, this crowd is going to be insane.
They muck it up, man. They just fucking punk these bitches.
Yeah. Let's go. Triple lock. Wilmington laying 4.5. Let's go.
Final game.
Final game of the night. Wichita State heading to San Antone. Take on these Roadrunners. Meep. They're laying 14.5. They won by 5 the last time they played UTSA.
Final game, or no, actually, there's still another week left of the American. Jump the gun there.
We got to bet UTSA, right? It's too many, right? Who the fuck is Wichita? They should have lost to ECU.
I think that's a nice spot for UTSA, Wichita off the Memphis win.
And with FAU on deck.
Yeah, UTSA, lock it up. Let's go.
I didn't say a lot.
Then standalone. Let's go.
This game is not standalone.
8:00.
There's a 7:00 game.
Double lock on UTSA.
Hilarious.
Best plays of the night. Wilmington 1, Illinois State 2.
Those are my 2.
3. I'm gonna go with. There's a lot that I like. 3. Give me Northern Iowa. The dog for the night. I mean, I know we're all on Indiana, but I'm trying to get more value for my clientele. I guess this is more value. Indiana State's at 155. Hold on. Let me see if I can find.
Yeah.
Let's go. Is it my Pirates? My plus 210? Or is it? Yeah. Give me Tulane's not going to win that game, right? No.
No.
Just try to build a case for some better shit for my clientele. But it's the birdbath. Indiana State wins outright. McIntyre fire.
I agree with you. The national TV home spots here: Wilmington, lay the points. Illinois State, money line, lay the points. Bradley, lay the points. Dog. I had one juice up here. I am going to take, where'd they go? The Buckeyes plus 250 over Purdue. Purdue's fucking broken right now.
All right, Bieniek fire.
Yeah, I really like the card for the best bets anyways. Bradley minus 4.5 against Murray State. A good home team against a bad road team. Bradley senior day. Lock it up. UNC Wilmington minus 4.5. They own Charleston. Marist minus 3.5. I think that might. It's a matchup where both styles are very similar, but Marist at home is pretty good, and if they can just combine a couple of stops, turns into a 10-point lead. That's insurmountable, basically, in the MAAC. And then the dog, these guys are giving you value shots, to each their own. I was taught when the ball is sitting there on the tee, you hit it. Indiana plus 3.5, plus 142 on the money line. They get it again. They get it done against Michigan State. Michigan State already beaten Purdue. They pulled off their big win on this road trip in the Hoosier State. Indiana's lost 3 in a row. They're coming off a bad home loss at Assembly Hall. The place is going to be on fire once again for Sparty. DeVries teams hit shots. Sparty struggles at times. Hoosiers get it done. Money line.
There we go. Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Check out the college baseball experience. Moneyline McIntosh is on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Check out the college football experience. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Once again, YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, folks, which is tomorrow. With obviously, we will talk Horizon League tournament. What's up?
Bracketologist Rocco Miller will be on the show joining us too. So we'll be able to interview them or be able to interview him. And he's also hung out in the chat a bunch with you guys, and we'll probably take some questions from y'all as well.
Hell yeah. And that's the lead up to Duke at the Pussy Pack and Iowa State at Arizona. Yeah, we got a good Monday. Let's go. Till next time, folks. This is the college basketball experience. Shout out to the chat. Till next time, though, you better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins, over the ledge, and ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you all ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a brighter day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit. And I ain't 45 king. But on the beats, I've been doing my thing. I start the program and the doorbell ring. I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. American dreams, lessons, and still they work. I guess the sand on the beach still was really dirt. Now I'm going home, flying over Rome at 30,000 feet. Like, damn, is that really Earth? I see the killers work on walls, familiar turf. Got a little school in graph, 101 was first. Got a little school in math, didn't really work. But put the numbers on the block and I make them hurt. Any block is my stomping ground.